Come on in, guys. I am a little late today. I'm a few hours late from doing readings today, but that's for good reason. Hi. Because I had to get everyone their books, their emails, all their information that they purchased on Saturday. So I had a lot of people I had to email. And so it was important for me to get that work done before. Hi, thank you for joining. It was important for me to get that work done before I came live. Um, Extremely important. Hi. Yell. I made it easier for people to be able to reach out to me so that I don't get lost and forget about anyone or in any way, shape, form, or fashion. When you click the link in my bio, you have the availability to book a call with me because I don't want to get lost and all over the place. So I did a scheduling, I have a scheduling app where you will book a call for me to be able to reach out to you and speak to you about your issues. You don't have to pay for anything or anything like that for those calls. Yeah, it get busy. So if you book the call, yes, my book is open for readings. $22.22 either to my Cash App or my PayPal. The links are in my bio, and the link is also in my bio to join the Spiritual Revolt. Anyone who wants to be a part of that meeting on the 10th, where we're getting the fakes and the scammers out of here, we're going to talk about different ways to try to do that. That link is also in my bio. Any books? Okay, whichever one you want to do. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm definitely glad you enjoyed it. Hi. You're booked? Yes. We have about 15 already. I'm trying to see if we can get as many as possible. Um Everybody booked the day that day of and the day after. A lot of people bought some of the knowledge of the rare knowledge books that's in my bio as well. So I had so much to do. So I'm sorry I'm late getting to you guys. Hi. Remember, comment your names and your questions, okay? Now your names, you can do, I will answer one question, right? That's because I'm a loving person, and even though time is money, you never know. Somebody just wants to answer in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So comment your names and your questions. If you are on the roster, when you send a Cash App or a PayPal, please comment paid and put big hearts so that I grab you and then treat you as priority because you are paying for your reading, okay? Outside of that, please begin to comment your names and your questions, and I will go ahead and get as many as I possibly can. Remember, one question. I'm only going to answer one question unless you are paying for a reading. I don't know how to do yes or no's, so continue to comment your names and your questions and tap the screen. You guys know I do a prayer first. I'm very big on praying over the energy. Hi, friend. How are you? Thank you for joining. You guys give Miss Spicy Angel Psychic a follow. She's a real sweetheart. She's also a fellow reader herself. Hi, Kim. Thank you for joining, baby. I'm a little late. I had a lot of emails to send out. No yes or no questions, but I will answer one question. That's how it works. Now, if you do send your donation to get on the roster, I will do a full reading for you. Okay. So that's via Cash App or PayPal. I don't do yes or no questions unless I am using these, because you can't manipulate the energy of these. They move on their own. And so in the event that I just decide to do yes or no questions, that will be a separate. Yes, I had a lot to do. I had 15 emails to send out and 8 ebooks to send out. So I had a lot of email. That was 15 plus the 8. That was over 20 something emails I had to send out. So I got busy this morning. I didn't even know. I was like, oh crap, I know they're waiting for me to go live. Um, okay, so let's answer some questions here. I'm gonna answer one quick question here right after I do my prayer, and then I have a reading I have to do for Miss Kiosha. I hope I said that right. I do have calls today, yes. Okay, I got you, baby, in just a second. I have 6 calls starting at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, if you get a chance, hi, thank you for joining. If you feel that you want to speak to me outside of here, there is an opportunity in the link in my bio to schedule a call with me on my calendar. You don't have to pay for that phone call. Maybe you just want to talk to me about your issues. Maybe you need some guidance. Maybe you don't know what reading to book with me outside of the live. Maybe you're confused. I said it right. Okay, awesome. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you need some help. Maybe you need coaching and you don't want a tarot reading. And you're like, I need coaching in this particular area of my life. Schedule a call with me. I will reach out to you, talk to you about your issues, advise you if you would like to book with me, which ones to book. I will never force. I will never reach out to you in DM. I will never do any of that, okay? Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm wonderful, Dan. How are you? Yeah, most definitely. I'm only going to be on here a couple of hours because I have calls to do today. So please continue to comment, guys. Give me a second here while I kind of zone in and do my prayer. And then I will definitely get started. So please continue to comment. Continue to tap the screen. Much love to you guys, okay? My moderators like for you guys to get the likes up there. Some of them don't like for me to start. Thank you. Some of them don't like for me to start unless the likes are up to a certain amount. You know, I'll still start. I'm not that type of person, but tap the screen. I appreciate it. Spirit of the Divine, I ask you to come in. I ask you to cleanse the atmosphere on today. Give us the ability to have a clarity in our reading zone today. For each one of the individuals who decides to ask questions, maybe book a reading, or just have some general things that they don't understand, I ask you to come in and bless the atmosphere, cleanse these cards, and remove all previous energy from previous readings. Give us the ability to have a peaceful life. Give us the ability to have a blessed atmosphere. We remove and we block all negativity, negative energy, negative feelings, negative emotions that may try to come through the app on today. And we thank you and we bless you for we thank you and we bless you for an enjoyment and a blessed time, a peaceful atmosphere, a peaceful reading session, that the energy will be high and that everyone will get the answers that they truly need for those who decide to stay in the session on today. And I thank you and I bless you. Now, let me open up my window. Ashe, ashe, ashe. It is done. It is so. All right. Let's get started. Okay, no problem. I do take a look at what's going on in the world. What do you mean by that? There's a lot going on in the world. But if you're coming in here to spew any type of rhetoric concerning what I'm doing to help people, you can definitely come in on Saturday when we do discussions if you don't like what I'm doing. I see what's going on in the world. I do a lot of research about that. But if you have a problem with anything that I'm doing, you can come and discuss it in a different... Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I did. And as a spiritualist, we take those things to our altar and we speak to the divine about it. We pray about it. We put that into the atmosphere. So like real spiritual people, we pray for the earth. We don't just pray for ourselves. We don't just worry about uplifting ourselves. We actually do pray for those type of things. We do. Yeah, real spiritual people. We pray for those things. We do. Because we don't like to see those things, because it means the earth is hurting. You know what I mean? Continue to comment your names and your questions. Miss Kiosha, where are you, baby? Hi, Kiosha. Hi. Thank you for joining. I'm a little late today. Miss Kiosha, what question did you have for me, or what did you want to look into? Thank you for the likes and the loves, guys. Hi, blessings. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you got your ebooks. Yeah, I was late this morning sending everything out to everyone. So you are definitely welcome. Those of you who purchased the rare ebooks of knowledge that's in my bio, trust me, I will get them to you. You don't have to feel like I have more knowledge than you, or other people have more knowledge than you. You can research yourself. Now, y'all bear with Kiosha. Okay, general reading. First time I spoke to you. So yeah. Okay. General. Miss Kiosha would like a general reading. Yeah, you definitely did say it was coming. You don't have to pray for me. I don't accept prayers from everyone. Pray for yourself. Pray for your family. I don't accept any energy but the energy that I put out there. So, I mean, you can continue to spew that, and then, you know, my moderators, they do what they do, or you could respect, because I respect you. Okay? And I respect whatever you believe in. And it's okay for you to have something different that you believe in, just like it's okay for me to have something different. So you may feel that you love me, and I, hey, love you too. All right, let's go ahead and do this reading for Miss Kiosha. You guys, I'm definitely not going to have that in the live today. Hold on one second. So this is what I'm going to do. Mute, block. Okay. I'm going to go out. I'm going to exit this live, and I'm going to come back in. Kiosha, I'm still going to do your reading, so come right back in, okay? I have blocked and muted. I'm going to exit, and I'm going to come back in. Okay? So y'all come right back. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Where's Miss Kiosha? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Okay. Come on in. Comment your names and your questions. We will not have any negativity today. I do have someone on the roster. If you would like to book a call with me to speak to me about certain things in your life, hi, definitely click the link in my bio, okay? If you feel led that you want to work with me, before you decide to work with me spiritually as a life coach, click the link in my bio and book a live call so that we can talk personally, okay? That way I can talk to you about different things. Please, come on in, guys. Come on in. Sorry about that. My internet was tripping on my end, so I went out, cut off my internet, and came back in. Good evening, good evening. Those of you who got books from me, trust and believe, I will send you your books. The rare ebooks of knowledge. Baby, do with it as you will. There we go, Kiosha. There you are. All right. Okay. I had to cut off my internet, so I apologize. It was acting wonky on my end, and giving me a delay as I was reading you guys' comments. So I just cut off my Wi-Fi and went to my regular internet. Comment your names and your questions, and then Miss Kiosha, let's go ahead and do your reading. You said general. Now I take my time, Kiosha, so just bear with me. Hi. If you DM'd me, I don't normally answer DMs. You would have to either send me your information or like book a call where I'll reach out to you. The only reason I don't answer DMs is because the scammers are recreating me and sending you guys DMs with my same pictures. And so I like to make sure that you can speak to me outside of DMs so you can know it's actually me. So that's the only reason I don't do DMs. The scammers are getting real extra. They reached out to my children. They've reached out to my husband. I'm like, how can you not even see my husband in the picture that you are reaching out to? Okay, no, so I remember you. I changed the way that we do this process because it's been getting hectic. I was late today because I had to send out over 20 emails. Okay. So if you click the link in my bio, you can book a phone call with me. And I have no choice but to reach out to you because you're on my calendar. And that way I don't forget the individual that needed to speak to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that type of person that forgets and then they're like, oh, she fake. All she wants is money. No. It's not about that. Not about that at all. I just get real busy. And so it's better to book a call and be on my calendar for me to speak to you. And the calls are free. When you talk to me and you feel you want to work with me outside of TikTok, then I will point you in the right direction on what to purchase. But the calls are free until people decide to disrespect my time. Lord have mercy. Goodbye. You will fight anyone? What do you mean? Y'all coming in here to be disrespectful. I'm not. Let me tell y'all something before I do Miss Kiosha's reading. Y'all keep talking about how people done went to jail for this. Y'all keep talking about this, that, and the third. You keep talking about how it's evil. You keep talking about how it's demonic. Every bit of spirituality is a part of the great divine. Even these churches that y'all like or dislike. So if you respectfully don't like what someone is doing, you can respectfully walk away. Okay? Keep that energy. Yeah, we don't do that over here. Y'all can have that. Miss Kiosha. I see a little bit of fire here. Now, I know that you wanted a general reading. No, it's not demonic. It really isn't. I'm not praying to demons on the live. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah. I don't take them seriously. I don't. Because if they knew better, they would actually know that the original Jesus, Mr. Jeshu, did magic. So, If they would know better, they're praying to a deity just like some of us are. At the 9 of Jesus did magic. I'm trying to tell y'all. Jeshu, the homie Jeshu, he was cool. He was cool. I have someone who can. I choose to leave that door closed because I don't like people coming to knock on my doors and windows, and I don't see you there. I don't know who you are. They like to bother me if I open up the door because I'm an open vessel. So I don't do that one, no. And we have a right to choose what we will and will not work with. So no, for me it's a no. The first card I have for you, Kiosha, is the 9 of Fire. It's the Eye of Fire. And the Spirit of the Divine is advising that you are at a peak experience. You're getting ready to get, and this is within you. Of course, no problem. Hi, thank you for joining. You finally reached the right wavelength to be able to understand certain things in your life, to be able to understand your path. I used to speak to those and beyond, and it was and it's not for me. Someone died in my my complex, where my condo is, and right after the person died, they I think the spirits were trying to pass on, and there was a knock on my window about a day or so after they passed. And so no, I don't open up that door because they see the spirit, they see the energy in that realm. They can draw to those people who are open, and I shut that door. Not for me. Yeah, it can be hard to close that door, but I shut it very strongly. If there is a need to speak about a particular issue, I'll get that, but at the 9 of Fire, I want you to know that you've reached a particular wavelength. No, it's not long. It's not long, baby. For those who are on the list, comment paid with hearts so I catch you. Okay? Remember, I'll answer free questions in between that. And I got you. Okay? Within reaching the right wavelength and kind of mellowing out in your life, Kiosha, at the 1 of Wind, I see you're at a new dawn. With this card, I'm noticing that you were at one point kind of all over, used to be all over the place in your thoughts. Very much a lot of unfocused energy. You're getting better. You're calming down in that area. With the 9 of Fire at the Eye of Fire, you're reaching that new dawn. The sun is shining on you and your current situation. Things are beginning to change. At the 1 of Earth, I see things beginning to form. I see here, even looking at this star in this card, I'm seeing that you are reaching a place of spiritual growth. But in the midst of reaching this place of spiritual growth, you are also forming into a beautiful star. Like I see the star on this card. You're shining. Now, there was one point. Yes, I will answer them right after her reading. She paid, so I have to be very respectful to the people who pay. And I will answer a couple of questions right after I'm done with her. I promise you guys. And then whoever's on the list, I will go ahead and do their readings right after I answer a couple of questions. It's a back and forth thing, okay? You're growing into, thank you, Kiosha, I appreciate that. You're starting to shine because at one point in your life, I sense a moment of tears. I sense a moment of frustration. There was some things that was so uneasy for you. That you begin to go into your shell. You begin to tuck yourself inward and kind of hide from the world. You begin to hide from the world. And When you go to church, Mike, you still have to pay tithes and offering. Anyways, I'm a spiritual life coach, and so none of my services are for free. However, I will answer questions for free, which I just said that, didn't I? Don't I answer questions for free all the time? Get on out of here with that. You're growing. Yeah, we don't. They don't want your negative comments, sir. My people don't play over here. I see you growing. I see you shining. And this one point in your life that was kind of dark, it was someone who, this particular person didn't value you, mistreated you, misused you, almost abused you. And that's what made you go into that shell. But the Spirit of the Divine is saying, you're forming. You're grounding and forming and shining. And that shining is coming from the sun. It's coming from that universal energy from beyond. It's here to shine that light on you and make you a different person than you were before. Let me tell you something. At the 7 of Wind, I want you to be careful of something. I want you to know I'm very much ignoring you, sir. I want you to be wary of something. At the 7 of Wind, be careful of the many tongues of the people around you. Because as you begin to, okay, no problem. Thank you. Look, we give them one, we give you one strike. At the second strike, we don't let you get to 3. At the 7 of Wind, I want you to be careful. Be careful of the people around you. This is why I'm telling you this. So many people around you saying too many things is going to put you in too many different directions. At this current moment, you don't need a bunch of snakes. You don't need a bunch of people speaking improper to you, around you. You don't need any of that. It's not going to help you while you're propelling on this different journey. And even as you begin to shine again and you begin to feel amazing, beautiful, and loved, also watch out for any individuals that's going to try to pull on you because you now look different. You now look happy. You now look amazing. Be careful of those people. Okay? Be very careful. Yes, I'm getting ready to answer some questions, and then I'm going to get to the next reading. I'm going to answer a couple questions. I got you guys. And I want you to be careful with how many different people are talking to you and inputting things into you. Whether you feel led to work with me or not, y'all know I'm not a pick-me person. If people choose to work with me, that's amazing. But be careful, because while you're changing and rearranging and kind of upgrading and shining, people see that and like, ooh, new shiny toy. Don't let people play with you. Don't let people play with your emotions. Don't let people tell you any and every old thing. Yeah, if you feel led, that's different. Listen, I have been doing this for some time now. And even when people said that they really wanted to work with me, I would call them. I would give them, tell them how I felt, help them with their issues. And they would say, thank you. They would say they were ready to work with me. And then they never booked the session, and I didn't bother them. I send text messages every once in a while as encouragement. I'm not going to bother somebody, because that's when you become a scammer. You're bugging people. You know what I mean? No, you need to feel led to work with me. If you feel led, then I can truly help you. Me bugging you? The Spirit of the Divine is saying here, your intuition. You need to start trusting your intuition. Open up your awareness. If you're not used to opening up your awareness, you can meditate and begin to open up your awareness and your consciousness to the realm of the divine. You have to understand, angels are 12th dimensional beings. We're here on this earth, we're only on like the 3rd dimension. Okay? And so there's a lot of dimensions between earth and space. And so when you open up your awareness and your insight, and you're just take your time and begin to really open up and listen to your intuition, you will hear your higher self. You will hear what you need to do and where you need to go. Just like how everyone claims that they hear from God. You will hear from God. You will hear from angels. You will hear from your higher self. You will hear what you need to hear and understand what to do and where to go. That is the reading I have for you today, baby. Comment your names and your questions, guys. I saw a few questions rolling through that I kind of wanted to answer. And then I'm going to get to Miss Rosa. I wanted to answer that question. How is this person working against me? Are you saying that you feel someone is working against you? Because 9 times out of 10, you're welcome, baby. 9 times out of 10, when you feel someone is working against you, it's important. When you feel that, it's there. How much to become a mentor? Are you trying to become a mentor, or are you trying to learn and become a mentee? The links are in my bio, though. I just wanted to make sure I'm answering correctly. Are you trying to learn from me, or are you wanting to be one to teach others? And you need help with opening a business to help others, because I do that as well. A mentee. Okay. You've heard messages about it. Okay. Let me answer you, and then I'm going to go back to you. In my bio, you have a couple of options. You have a 3-month spiritual journey or a 6-month spiritual journey. You put a deposit down on those. Okay. It takes time. It's me going in depth with you as far as coaching is concerned. Okay. More for yourself. Now, if you don't want to take the 3-month or the 6-month spiritual journey, you can book a one-on-one spiritual coaching, and then you can book that as needed. So if you, I don't tell people, oh, you must book all the time, once a month, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. It's up to you. Most people do like every 2 weeks. Most people do once monthly and then a few phone calls. But the links are in my bio to be able to book your sessions. And I do more than just tarot readings. I do oracle readings. I do coachings. We talk about mindsets. We talk about your goals. I help you if you're looking to understand and learn how to really use spells, how to really use the energy in the world to create your life. I help you understand that as well. Going back to Miss Lightwork Spiritually, you've heard messages about it. I want to be honest with you. Your question was the one that caught my attention out of everyone's question while I was doing my reading. There is someone working against you, and for me to go deep into how they could be working against you, we'd have to do something privately. You're welcome, Majestic Queen. You can book in my bio a free scheduled call just to talk to me, and then we can talk first before you book anything, Miss Majestic. You can, and then when you get on my schedule, I'll talk to you specifically. Leave a little note, send me your number in that booking. Okay. All calls are free when you guys talk to me by phone. I take that time out of my day to talk to you guys. When I saw your question, I began to sense something as I was doing her reading. And the spirit of the divine is telling me to tell you this. You need to start doing defense magic. And if you don't believe in doing magic and you're like, oh my God, that's so evil, I don't know, start doing defense prayers. Anything to begin to return to sender, to begin to cover and protect yourselves. Most of the people who will be doing meetings with me, you guys get to learn the different days of the week that you should be doing certain things. So Tuesdays should be defense, because Tuesdays is connected to all magic came from God. Exactly. Come on now. But Saturdays, yep, you can do the Archangel Michael prayer. Working with the archangels. If y'all not working with the angels in your spiritual work, you're missing out. I don't work with the ancestors. I bless the ancestors and thank them for protection. I work with the angels. I work with the planets. I work with the God. That's where I go. I go higher up. Because you got to remember, the angels are 12th dimensional beings. They don't construct to our space and time. Right? So very, very important. Saturdays is connected to Saturn. Right? Defense, protection, binding, magic. Do those on Saturdays and it will have a higher strength. It's very, very important. I think you should work on finding a way to deflect, to defend, to protect. And the reason why I think you should do that is because there is definitely someone doing something against you. I can sense it. All right, I'm going to answer one more question for free, and then I have someone else on the roster. If you guys are sending your donation, please comment paid with hearts so I don't miss you. But I'm going to answer one more question. You're welcome. How do I start my spiritual journey? I'm going to answer your question really quick. Starting your spiritual... No, it's okay. It's okay. Starting your spiritual journey is extremely important. Get rid of everything that you know previously. If you came from religion is to tie you down. You have to get rid of all that. Except that you are... Just say, I'm a baby at this point. I don't know nothing. Just think that for a second. That don't mean you're not smart. But I'm going to help you with something. Because when you start to really dig and you go down that rabbit hole, after meditation, you got to start researching. You got to start reading. You have to start understanding what you are getting into and what you are doing. And when you go down that rabbit hole, you'll find stuff out like Jesus did magic, Solomon did magic, Moses did magic. A lot of people that is in the Bible did magic, including Enoch. So when you start digging and you go down that rabbit hole, you're going to be like, wait a minute, so they lied to me all these years? I'm talking about books from the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th century. But before you even start getting into those books, you got to understand you got to get your mind straight first. You got to meditate, clear your mind, ask to be open to the divine. Because it's an everyday thing. It's not just getting on this app and spewing whatever it is out of your mouth that you want to say. No, it's about the fact that you get before God, you meditate, you pray, you do whatever it is to cover and protect your family. I did over 10 years ago. I ran a church for 8 years. So I've been helping people for a very long time, but I didn't like the way that they wanted to make me help people. So I left. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, guys. So it's very, very important that you start first with meditation. You start doing research. You start digging. You start reading books. Now, I don't know where your belief system is and what you do and do not know. But if you feel you need a mentor, I am here to help. If I cannot help you, I will direct you to other people that I know and feel have a strength and ability to assist you. I will direct you. Right? Because I don't do everything. If you ever find a spiritual leader saying they do everything, girl, bye. We don't have strong suits I don't have strong suits in astrology, but I will read your birth chart for you. And I know the signs and I know the planets, so I know how to talk about things, but that ain't my strong suit. You know what I mean? So, yes, gratitude, honey, gratitude. I'm a spiritual life coach. For those who are asking, I'm originally born in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, and I have another reading to get to who has sent their money. So I'm gonna make it real quick. I do have a book list. Yes. So in my bio, you can get Rare Knowledge. Now, let me tell you, if y'all go if you go buy them books in my bio, be careful what you're getting into, because these books come from the 15th century, the 16th, 17th, and 18th century. None of the books that are in my bio are anywhere in the 2000s. So we're talking about old books, old knowledge. So if you decide to mess with those books, be prepared, because you're going to be digging and going into a rabbit hole that you may not be ready for. Now, if you call me specifically and tell me your issue and what you think you would like to get incorporated in, or how you feel about certain things, I can okay, baby, I can point you in the direction of some of the new stuff, but I don't like new stuff. I like the old knowledge because I'm old school. I still listen to old school music. Yes, you can. And yes, I can. But it also depends on what happened and how that was placed there. Any consultations for energy work and magic with me, I must do a consultation with you first before we go forward with any working for you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I'm very honest. Very honest. Okay. Go ahead and ask one more question, because the other question was more about me. So the people who are here, I need one more free question, and then I have Miss Rosa. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you're joining a part of the Spiritual Revolt, we are having a meeting on the 10th where we can get the scammers off this app. Please come join that meeting if you would like to be a part. The tickets are $4.44. Come join, because we're going to talk off of this app and get the scammers out of here. Okay? Almost learning. That's what's up. Comment your names and your questions, guys. I'm going to get one more question before I do Miss Rosa's reading. Yes, so many scammers. Yes, and I don't like it. So we're going to talk about how to get them removed off of here, mass reporting, whatever it is that we need to do to help the community. I feel like we should take our initiative to try to help the community. And so if you would like to be a part of that, definitely come join. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, if you guys are here and you're new, I don't do this for games. I do this to help people. Mondays and Thursdays, I do readings. Monday in the mornings or kind of afternoonish. And Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. And Saturday, I'm the clickbait queen. I will misspell something. I will say something controversial just so that they can come into my live. So on Saturdays, buckle your seatbelts, because we talk about all type of controversial topics about spirituality. So come join. Let me tell you, it get real hype. It get real busy. Okay? Want y'all to know that. Let's answer a question. Will my finances change soon? Stacy, yes, your finances will change soon. It seems slow at the moment, but that's because there is a blessing on the way for you. There is a blessing. You can't catch your spiritual self. They are Saturdays at 11 a.m. We're normally there for about 4 or 5 hours. They're going to change soon. It seems slow at the moment. This came out as I was speaking to you. Still the waters of your mind, sweetheart. You are worried about your finances. Water deals with emotions. Now, I don't normally pull cards when I just answer questions for people, but it popped out. So I'm not going to not tell you what this means. Your emotions have been all over the place. Hi, honey, about your finances and your financial situation. The spirit of the divine is saying, calm and still the waters of your mind, because you have to understand that in the midst of waiting for things to break through, you can also manifest. You might not have been here for a few of my stories, but I manifested a lot of things in my life, including my finances, including my new car, including my new place, including my children with me, and so many other things in my life. You can manifest outside of waiting and believing you have the ability to speak. Trust me. I'm going to have to go ahead and add a manifestation consultation to my list, because I think a lot of people really need help with manifestation. I'm going to help y'all. My prices are always angel numbers, yes. And when you book a session with me for my readings outside of TikTok, they're angel numbers as well. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you loved it, honey. Now, they are not my books. These are books from my collection. I've saved them over the last 15 years. So if you don't want to buy them with me, you can be like, oh, I'll just get them online. Well, baby, pour you a glass of wine, get you some herb, and you're going to be researching for hours, because they don't want you to get this old, rare knowledge. Eventually, I'm going to have to stop selling them because they're going to be mad at me for giving y'all this old information. So y'all better get them while you can. They don't want y'all reading books from the 1500s. They don't want you knowing that the original Bible didn't have what's in the Christian Bible today. They don't want y'all to know that. Rosa, come to the forefront. I am grabbing my paid reading, and then I'm going to go back to a couple free questions in between. If you guys are on the roster, comment paid and let me know. Hi, baby. What question do you have for me? $22.22 for a full reading. And it's cheaper than my website. So trust me when y'all catch these lives, because when you book me outside of here. Okay. Okay, no problem, baby. And as soon as I get done with my live, I will send them out. Some people hopped in here and let me know that they received their books. I will send them out. You will have links to download. Please download like a WinZip or a 7-zip so that you can unzip the file. $22.22 to be on the roster today. I have Miss Rosa, and then I'm gonna ask a couple of few questions. Where when I feel like I'm gonna ask you. Okay. Miss Rosa, the only thing that I want, and y'all know I don't ask questions, I don't fish for information, but I do like to verify when I'm talking about specific things. Okay. Verifying and fishing for information is two different things. If they're fishing, they're scammers. Miss Rosa, how long have you been a part of like spirituality, opening up to the divine versus religious? How long have you been there? Okay, baby. Remember, guys, if you don't get your reading today, but you just want to talk to me, book you a call. Get on my schedule, book you a call so we can talk before you book with me outside of this app. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we have here. What was that flipped over? Okay. Oh, if you would like a call tonight, I think my schedule is full. Click the link in my bio and see if there's an opening. But it starts at 5 p.m. tonight, and I think everyone booked up until 7:30. I have about 6 people to talk to. 30 minutes of my time just to talk about anything that you're dealing with or anything you have questions on, or even what to book with me from my website. I might be booked, but check my calendar. Like I'm almost booked out for today, Wednesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So check my calendar if you want to talk to me. For sure. Of course, baby. Thank you. Miss Rosa. Miss Rosa. Hi, thank you for joining. Thank you guys for stopping in and saying hi. Uh-oh. What was that popped out? Mmm. Okay, interesting reading. Let me use the restroom real quick. First of all, let me tell you what's here before I use the restroom. We have an open, we have a one of water, which is an open channel. Then we have a 5 of wind for you, which is a fear card. I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. I'm going to use the ladies' room. And then we have a 4 of earth, which is a power card, but it came in upside down. Y'all know I flip all my cards right side up before I start my lives and even on the live. And they always come in upside down when they want to. So we're going to talk about this because I see a lot. And you're asking about your gifts. Give me just a second, y'all. Tap the screen. Flood the chat with hearts if you want to. I'll be right back. Hi guys, sorry about that. All right, I am back. Thank you guys. How to begin? Are you looking to be on the roster? It's just $22.22 to my business Cash App or business PayPal for Collectively Different. The link is in my bio. If not, you can wait till I'm done with Miss Rose's reading and ask one question. That's for free. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it. Miss Rosa, you asked about your gifts, and I want you to know here at the One of Water, the Spirit of the Divine is saying this is an open channel. You have the ability to begin to open up to all that is. A lot of people don't even really realize you can cultivate your gifts in any and everything. You don't have to be just stuck to one thing. People have things that they're good at, and that's what they stick to. But you can be multifaceted. But this particular card is advising me, Rosa, that with this open channel, you are a seer and a hearer. But it works a little different for you. It works just a little different for you. And so you begin to see things in your dreams. And sometimes you hear things in your dreams. You hear audible messages and you'll wake up out of your sleep and you'll just be like, who just called my name? It's happened to me before. And I sense this, and y'all just bear with me. You're wanting to get to the point to where it's not just in your dreams, but you have that clarity in the open as well. But when you're awake, sometimes things get mumbled and jumbled and you're like, is that just my mind talking, or do I really hear what I'm hearing? And so your clairaudient gift, where you can hear from the divine, is more active in your dreams than it is in when you're awake. The Spirit of the Divine shows me here with the 5 of Wind card, the fear card, that you worry about the possibility of you not being fake, but it's, you don't want to lead anyone wrong. And so you're careful with your gift. You're careful with even opening up about what you see and hear, because you don't want to lead anyone wrong. And that's okay. You know why that's okay? It's okay because that means you're really trying to be genuine. Every day I get on this app and I speak what I speak, and I make videos and contents based off of things that I know and see and hear. I don't want to lead anyone wrong either. I meditate and I pray and I ask God, make sure I'm doing the right thing towards these people. I don't want to scam anyone. I don't want to harm anyone. I don't want to give anyone any false hope. But I want to tell them what I see to help them on to reshape their life, right, to the best of their abilities. And you can even reshape your abilities and begin to excel, right? So it's okay that you have that fear. It's okay that you have that fear. It's okay. Don't allow that fear to deter you from using your gifts to truly help people, right? Because when that happens, you are stifling and stunning the growth of your gift. Let me tell you how long I've had this gift, to be able to see and hear the way that I do. I was 11 years old. 11. Then when I was 15, I saw my father pass away, and it happened when I was 16 to a T from my dream. I knew my seeing gift was real because everything I would see in my dreams would come to pass within 6 months to a year, depending upon the time frame. I would get early events. I've even seen events about my move to another state. Just recently, I see futuristic things that happen all the time. Don't be scared of your gift, because if you see those futuristic events and you hear those audible messages, you're connected to the divine more than you think. How do you think preachers and pastors can prophesy to you and tell you what they hear? It's all a connection to the divine. It's a vast connection. So don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. Please. Don't cry on me, sweetie. Listen, I'm doing my best with what I hear to help you. So I'm glad that it's resonating with you, but don't stifle yourself because you're worried about others. If those people, I'm gonna get to your third card, and I'm gonna say this. If those people don't have the decency and the common sense to know that what you're doing to help, and use their critical thinking and their cognitive thinking, those aren't the people that you should be helping in the first place. I challenge my people to use critical and cognitive thinking. In church, you did not challenge people. In church, you forced people and said, hey, do this or else. You can't hold your position in the church if you don't do this. If you don't come to church. It was all about follow, and not caring about how people felt and their real issues. No, I challenge people to use their critical thinking. Think before you act. Understand why these things are happening. Think about your mindset and how your mindset and your subconscious mind affects your entire life. So it's okay, but I want you to drop that fear. Drop that fear, because you are strong and you have the ability to help many with your seeing and your hearing gifts. And if you don't want to speak to the dead in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you don't have to. You can draw a line with what you want to connect with and what you don't want to connect with. And the Spirit of the Divine says that the Four of Earth, the power card, from this card here, the Spirit card, you've been stifling your power. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. This card came in upside down. You have been. Stop it. So we can flip this card around. Because what that means when cards come in upside down, that means that there is some negative energy or energy that is blocked. Anytime a card comes in upside down, it's not always positive. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm going to need you to stop doing that, because you have the power. You have the strength. You have the ability. You have the gift. We are, if you pay attention, Rosa, in the world outside of the events that's happening on the earth, most of us as spiritual people, because we pray to the earth, we pray to God, we pray to the universe, we pray to the angels, we know what's going on in the earth right now. And it's only going to get worse. And people are waking up at alarming rates because they need to wake up at alarming rates. They need to wake up at alarming rates. Let's put this back in the deck. I have one more card for you. Let's check the chakra deck. Let's see if I can help you with anything that may be unbalanced. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay. I do a back and forth thing. So right after her, I'm going to answer 2 free questions. And then I got you, Tracy. 1 free question per person. Remember that, guys. I'll be coming in here later like asking another question. Huh. Well, that's the one that flipped over. That's the one I'm going to read. You're welcome. Divine consciousness. So the purple cards in my chakra deck are connected to your third eye. This chakra. Okay? And this particular card is talking about interconnection, expansion, oneness, light, divine consciousness. And so the spirit of the divine is telling me with this, that with you blocking your gifts, you are affecting what's already open. You're affecting your third eye. You're stifling that spirit. So when we talk about chakras, guys, for those who are here and may not know what chakra means, it's your chi, it's your energy center. Okay? And that energy is something that goes beyond space and time. When you die, that energy leaves your body and flows out into wherever it's supposed to go, wherever it transcends to. And so I want you to take time and I want you to pay attention to your gift, your interconnection, that light, that oneness, and continue to connect with that divine consciousness and get that fear out of your subconscious mind, because that fear and doubt begins to affect you openly. Okay? That was my reading for you today, baby. Those of you all, if you don't get a chance to get your reading today, remember you can talk to me by phone about your issues. It won't be a reading by phone. I'm going to let you know now. But I will talk to you. So you can click the link in my bio. You can schedule a reading with me. Those of you who are here, outside of scheduling a reading, you can schedule a call to call and speak to me. And I will call you about any issues that you're having in your life that you may need, coaching on. Outside of that, if you're being a part of the spiritual revolt, please understand we are meeting on the 10th. We're getting the fake people off this app. Outside of that, there are also rare ebooks in my bio. You want the knowledge. You look at me and you go, where did she get her knowledge from? Hi, Oracle. You look at me and go, where did she get her knowledge from? The old books. Click the link in my bio. Grab that. Grab whatever books you want. I'm going to send them to you. And Rosa, I think you got some books today. Start digging in them. I promise you, they are amazing. Old knowledge, always amazing. Comment your names and your questions. Let me get 2 people's questions answered and then go to my next paid reading on the list. Hi, thank you for joining. Would my music project succeed? Let me say something to you, sweetheart. Thank you. For the music project, yes, it will succeed. But I'm going to tell you, like I told one of my other followers, pay attention to your niche. And hear me out. Now, I'm going to make music for the spiritual community, right? But I understand my niche. It needs to be high vibration. The music needs to flow a particular way for it to be successful. So pay attention to your niche. You can either choose to deal with the, bump type of, I want to dance, I'm about to drink my, you can do that. Or you can make real music that affects people where they are talking about real things, real life emotions, events. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pick your flow. If you're anywhere in between, it will not become successful. So you have to begin to find your appeal and use that appeal and push it. And it doesn't have to be a sex appeal. I probably can't say that word out loud. It doesn't have to be, that type of appeal. It can be anything. Just find the niche that works for you and build on that. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Yes, there's a lot of bumps. It's not easy making music. But if you find the niche that works for you and you really hone in with the divine, like, hey, where can I really help people, or where can I really be successful? What's for me? You will get that download. You will get that dream, and it will push you in the right direction so that you can begin to be successful with your gift. Okay. Another question, and then I have to get Tracy. She is on the list. She is on the roster for a paid reading. You're welcome. Hi, baby. It's been a while. I'll let you know. I have a new schedule on how people can contact me. So when you click the link in my bio, you can schedule a call with me whenever you want to talk about your issues, questions, concerns, just want to speak about whatever. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The spirit of the divine is telling me, Jessica, for your environment at work, it is not going to improve until that negative energy is out of there. Jessica, and what I mean by that is there is some negative energy in the building that gets and I don't know if it's in the building or if you work at home, whatever it is, there is some negative energy that you feel. And you begin to feel a heaviness. Sometimes when you're done with work, you have an entire headache. And it's not because you didn't eat, because you eat, you drink water, you do what you need to do, but you feel a heaviness. And until that negative energy is gone, you're going to have to kind of build a bubble up around yourself so that you do not feel it. Okay. Tracy, come to the forefront. Let me grab this paid reading, and then I will, of course, right after Tracy, get a couple of more questions, guys. Let me turn this back around. Hold on 1 second. My cards fell, so I got to turn them back forward. You're welcome, baby. No problem. I keep it. I'm told you, I'm the reader that's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. Hi, Queen. I am wonderful. I'm amazing. How are you? You guys, hit Sunny with a follow. She's a sweetheart. She said that she stole my idea for clickbait. So I'm the clickbait queen. I will be very controversial and say very controversial things, but definitely hit her with a follow. She is a spiritualist and reader. She may also, I'm not sure if she's a spiritual life coach, but I know she's a spiritualist and a reader as well. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Fix my cards. They fell on me. Welcome in, guys. What's my call again? What do you mean, Kim? My time? So the calls that I have on my schedule tonight start at 5 p.m. Pacific. So I will, 5 p.m. Pacific. So if you guys are booking calls to speak to me personally, please pay attention to the schedule because they're booking it up. Even when you need to talk outside of that, right? And you're like, I already did a reading with her, but I have a question. Book a call. Book a call. And I'll answer the question for you. I'll help you with whatever. Miss Tracy, where are you? Okay. Yeah, I'm a spiritual life coach and practitioner, intuitive reader. So is she developing medium? No, not me. You can have that one. I ain't talking to the dead. I'm having confusions about my spiritual path into an ATR. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about it. Did you also book a call with me to talk to me outside of here, Miss Tracy? Yep. See? Okay. So before I even pull a card for you, I want to tell you, Tracy, here's the problem. You are trying to y'all know I'm the reader that tell you what you hear, not tell you what you need to hear, but not what you want to hear, right? Y'all know I'm that reader, right? All right. Tracy, your spiritual path is your own, and before I even pull a card for you, I have not shuffled. I have not. You don't feel led as you think to go into that ATR. No, the list isn't closed, baby. No, it's not. Go ahead. And Miss Kim was gonna answer you anyways, but it's not closed yet. I'm gonna take my time with you guys today. You feel led and connected to many different things spiritually. And if you initiate, you know that you can't vastly connect to the many different things that you're doing. You would be on that one path. And you don't want to feel stuck to that one path. Listen, I'm an eclectic. People don't like it, oh well. I pull from the angels. I pull from Egyptian. My ancestors, Enochian. I deal with very old knowledge. Okay. With that, I don't subject to one thing. I even deal with voodoo and hoodoo as well. I don't subject myself to one thing, because when you subject yourself to one thing, you put yourself in a box, just like that same box that religion was in. When you box yourself, you're not opening yourself to the connection of the divine. It's the connection to the divine is so vast that being connected to that one thing will limit you. I have not pulled your cards yet, but I just wanted to tell you that because I sensed that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull your cards. I haven't pulled your cards yet, but first thing that I have here is the Two of Earth. Cause and effect. Spirit of the divine is telling me that you see this circle right here? Well, with this circle that we have right here, you're going to be running yourself in a circle. And you know that you have connection to many things, but if you initiate into an ATR, you're going to be continuing to level up. That doesn't mean that you ain't gonna level up, okay? But you're only going to level up so far. You're only going to advance so far. And then when you feel, it's 3:33, amazing. And then when you feel led to move into something different, you being connected to just that ATR is going to kind of leave you bound, like how religion does. And you want to expand your knowledge so vastly. You want to excel beyond many people that you have seen and ran across. There is such a genuineness in you. And outside of the genuineness, there is a power within you. Some people have told me that when they hear my lives, if they have headphones in, they have to pull it out and put me on speakerphone, because they can hear the power in my voice. They can hear the power in my lives, and static begins to create in the headphones, and they have to pull out the headphones and listen to it live. I'm telling you that because you have a power within you that if you stay stuck to one specific thing, that power that you have within you is going to go dormant. You're gonna reach a particular plateau, and then you're gonna stay there, and then you're gonna be like, what am I doing? You're going to be like, I know that there's more for me. Yes, you're an empath. Water card came right up as soon as you said that. Yes, you are an empath. But you don't want to block your emotions, your connection to the spirit of the divine by just staying stuck to one specific thing. And those who are here listening, if you are staying stuck to one specific thing and you're great at that, that's okay. I'm not saying that that's something wrong. I'm saying for those who know better, who know that they want to excel, who know that there's a different path for them, staying stuck to one thing ends up leaving you dormant. The spirit of the divine is telling me here, Miss Empath, that you are on a creative journey. Okay. I'm back and forth. I'm going to get a couple of free questions like I did before, and then I got you. I do a back and forth so that the people who are sitting here waiting aren't just waiting forever, but then at the same time, you're not waiting forever either. I see a creative force in you. I got you, Jessica. I got you. I promise I got you. This creative force in you is so vast. It's so strong. You're a very creative being, and you're kind of emotional in the midst of your creations because you're an empath. You put your heart and your soul into everything. And you feel a lot of people's energy. You feel a lot of people's energy. 5 of water. The spilling. You feel a lot of people's energy. I have 2 Jessicas. I think I have 2 Jessicas that did a reading. So, Jessica D came in before Jessica R. So that you guys know this, okay? Just so I don't want you guys to think I'm looking over somebody. I have 2 Jessicas. Okay. Be careful with your emotions because they begin to spill all over the place. And you don't like when they spill because you're like, why am I... You're such an emotionally happy person. She's Jessica D. The spirit of the divine is saying, now I'm filling you up. You have spilled over so much for others. Emotionally, you have done so much for other people. The spirit of the divine is saying, now I'm filling you up. When everyone thought that you weren't going to be anything, when everyone thought that you weren't going to excel in life, the spirit of the divine is saying, I'm filling you up with that power. I'm filling you up with that grace. I'm filling you up with everything that you need to be able to successfully create the life that you want in the midst of you helping others. I'm going to pull a chakra card for you. You gave so much at some point at a few points in your life that you spilled out. What are you in school for? I bet you it's something to help other people. But what are you in school for? I know. I could tell that's what the spilling card was for. Nice. See? Helping other people. I said I bet you. I didn't want nobody, people will think I'm fishing, so that's why I was like, that's beautiful. Personal boundaries. The spirit of the divine is saying you have a choice and you are empowered. And you can use your assertiveness to keep your personal boundaries. Now, I feel that this card was the card for you, and the only reason why I feel like that is because you did not do well with keeping your personal boundaries. You didn't do well with that at all. You allowed people to kind of walk all over you at a certain point in your life. Even if it was family members, it was because they were family that you were like, it's okay, it's all right. No. No, ma'am. You have a right to your boundary. You have a right to your space. You have a right to keep your wall up. Protect yourself. Because sometimes our family is the main ones that want to bring us down. And it's the main ones that don't want to see us succeed. And that's sad. You would think your blood would love you more than everyone else. That is the reading that I have for you, baby. That is the reading that I have for you. That's okay. It's gonna be all right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Comment your names and your questions, guys. Grabbing some free questions for the revolt. Okay, got you. I will see you on the 10th. Guys, if you're booking for the revolt, it's only $4.44. The reason why I'm doing that is because scammers aren't going to try to come into that meeting if they have to pay. Understand you guys are also going to be signing a non-disclosure. Let me find a clip of my recording on this app after you signed a non-disclosure. Hi, comment your names and your questions. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Do you feel something is sharing to me? Okay, baby. As a moderator, you get to just pay for the moderator price, which is the price of my general readings, and you get help and assistance with whatever you need. So if you need to build a business, if you need to talk about love, relationship, whatever, it doesn't matter. You will have that set price because as a moderator, you are the only one that you can't do for a set price is my spiritual one-on-one consultations. You have to pay that price for the spiritual one-on-one consultations if you do that. But if you're just doing a general reading or you have other questions, you can do that price. But certain ones you won't be able to do for the moderator price. One-on-one spiritual consultations, mentorships, all of those, that's different. We go by those prices. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's basically like me giving you guys whatever readings you want for that low price because you're always in my lives. You're always watching my back. But if we're doing consultations and coachings, those are regular price. I see in here. Miss Angel, am I on the right path or should I be doing something different? Miss Angel, when I read your question, I'm sensing that yes, I do teach and help. I do. I don't just do readings. I will teach you. Because my job is so that you ain't coming to me forever. You should be able to build yourself when you get done with me. I don't want you to keep paying me your money. I want you to be able to invest into yourself. Yes, I do have two available, a 3-month program and a 6-month program. And you start with a deposit. You don't have to pay the whole thing. You start with a deposit. Miss Angel, are you on the right path? You're halfway on the right path, Miss Angel. The link is in my bio. When you click book a session, the 3-month program, the 3-month program is $111.11. $1,111.11. for 3 months. It also includes me buying a couple of different things for you, and I send you candles from me that I have blessed. I send you a blessing kit. You have the ability to get free readings and consultations with me, emergency calls, where I just drop whatever I'm doing and reach out to you, stuff like that. It's a lot. Just read the information, but you put a deposit, because I know some people need to be able to start like, hey, where do I go? What do I do? I give you books that you need, all kind of stuff. Trust me. Hi. You finally got live access. Yay. Miss Angel, you are on the right path, but kind of. I'm going to need you to take it a little further. Take it a little further. Yes, most definitely. Look into the programs that I have available. The 6-month one is going to also come with, and it's going to take me some time to do this one for the 6-month one, so it's going to come in the future. But the 6-month one is going to come with journals for each day of the week, and connecting you to the planets for each day of the week, and the different things that you should focus on for each day of the week when you're doing spiritual work. That's going to be in the future. I'm working on that. So the 6-month one is there, but I have to connect with someone to be able to build these journals. Hi, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining. I have, let's see, let me ask one more question, and then I have Jessica D and then Jessica R. I need to see where my relationship is headed. I got you, Jessica. Right after Jessica D. Each one of them, brown bone, is with deposit. So you will pay over time. I didn't put it there to where you had to pay for everything up front. If you want to pay for everything up front, you can, but I allowed deposit because people need to be able to see how I'm really helping them before they finish paying that amount of money. People might be like, it's up to you, honey. One more question, and then Jessica D. Will I move into my apartment by March 1st? No, you will not move into your apartment by March 1st, and that's only because there is something that they're going to tell you they have to finish. So when they think that it's going to be available by March 1st, they're going to look at you and go, hey, wait, I need a couple of more days because we can't let you move in for this particular reason for some sort of regulation. It's not going to be anything that you have to be worried about or upset about. But it'll be a couple of days after the 1st. And that's just something I sense. I hope they fix it beforehand. But there's something right now that they're working on in your apartment that is, I don't know if it's the plumbing, I don't know what it is, but it's something that they're working on. Jessica D, please come forward on the list of paid readings. And then after Jessica D, I will answer 2 more questions right before. Hi, honey. What do you need help with today before I get to the rest? What questions do you have for me? Miss Simply. It's a lot of work that needs to be done. The last people messed it up bad. See, and I don't even know you from a can of paint, but I sense that. So definitely, reach out to them. You, Kim, I hate when this happens. I'll be walking right into people's house. Reach out to them. It's the 6th of the month. Reach out to, in my bio. Now, it's not a class. It's a spiritual revolt. When I do classes, I will make sure I put those there, because I'm going to do a class to help people with defense magic. I'm going to do a class to help people with shielding their energy. I'm making so many classes. I got you guys. But this one, the 444, that's the spiritual revolt meeting. We're going to get these scammers off the app. And we're going to talk about how we can do that and talk about how to get your money back from scams and all of that. But I'm not doing a Patreon because a Patreon is going to take too much of my time because I run two businesses. I have this business and I have Moon Goddess Nails where I make my designer press-ons for people. And so I have to put time in between both businesses. So I'm not going to do a Patreon. I want to hear whatever the divine needs to tell me. You mentioned negative energy at my workplace. Okay. Got you. Let me hone in on this. I take my time, guys, so bear with me. I have Miss Jessica D on the roster, and then I have Miss Jessica R on the roster. I will answer 2 questions in between Jessica D and Jessica R. And then if anyone else ends up on the roster, that's the way it'll go. 2 free questions, a reading, 2 free questions, a reading. Okay? The link is in my bio for either my business Cash App or business PayPal, whichever one you prefer. They are business accounts, so it's reported to the IRS. I'm not, up here playing any games with anyone. And when you choose the link in my bio, you'll see how you can book for the spiritual revolt meeting. You'll see how you can book a reading with me. You'll see how you can schedule a free call to talk to me. Maybe you got your reading with me today and you're like, I want to talk about that a little more. I'll talk to you about it without charge. Those calls are free. I'm taking time out of my day to talk to y'all. Okay? So all of it's in my bio. Mwah. I'm very structured. Very structured. Miss Jessica D. She said, I want to hear whatever the divine needs to tell me. You mentioned negative energy at my workplace. Let's get back to her reading. Y'all bear with me just 1 second and I'll let you guys ask questions after I'm done with Miss Jessica D. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Let's see, we're gonna pull a 3rd card. What was that? Well, this is gonna be an interesting reading, Miss. Good evening, beautiful people, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and being a part of the live. I appreciate all of the positive energy on today. Mwah, mwah. Much love to everyone. Miss Jessica D. At the 6 of Wind, this is a clarity card. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. I would like to tell you that the Spirit of the Divine has been advised you. First off, you asked for the reading because you wanted clarity, not just about your job situation, but about you. You have been looking for some clarity for some time now because, number one, the job that you're in, you feel stagnant. And in the midst of you feeling stagnant, there's also some things going on at home. Not, how can I say this very respectfully? It's not extremely bad things that's happening. It's just here and there. You're like, you're like, okay, God, come on. Work with me here. And this clarity that you're looking for is to get to a level of peace in your life. In this level of peace in your life, you also would like for that level of peace to be on your job because you're like, okay, I go from my job to home. Where is my peace? You get your peace in the bathroom when you take your baths, when you're around no one, when you're in that enclosed space. I don't know if you smoke, but I see you sitting in the bathroom like, peace. You get that breath of fresh air sometimes when you take a walk. That breath of fresh air in the energy of the earth. But in your bathroom, you have a couple different places you get this breath of fresh air. It's the only time you get any level of peace. And I know you've been looking for that clarity for some time because that was the first card that came up. And it's okay. That clarity is coming. That clarity is actually here right now. There are some changes that you need to begin to make to begin to create an entire change in your life. You need to make some personal and physical changes with some of the people around you, some of the things you interact with. I know you love some of these people, but some of them gotta go from your energy, baby. And guys, everyone who has been here, who has gotten their reading, I do upload these to my YouTube if you want to go back to your readings. I'm going to start telling people when their reading ended so that they can go to YouTube if they ever want to go back to their reading. I'll start that next on Thursday when I start doing readings. Sister Water was the second card. And this water card has been telling me that you have been emotionally distraught with your family. You've been a sister, a mother, a brother, an auntie, and some folks ain't listening to you. And you're like, look, I'm tired of talking. So you're kind of emotionally distraught in your emotions just a little bit. You're a little tired of continuing to explain yourself over and over and over again. I told y'all I'm the reader that's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And the Spirit of the Divine is telling me with this card. Now, I turned all my cards forward when I started this live, but this came out upside down. Let me turn it right side up so you can see it. The Seven of Fire, courage. You don't have the courage just yet to leave this job and find yourself somewhere different where you can be at peace, where you can enjoy yourself. You don't have the courage to fly like a kite and fly up out of that crap. You don't have the courage yet. Hi, thank you for joining, baby. You don't have the courage yet because you are worried about them bills. You are worried about if you're going to find something immediately. And the Spirit of the Divine is telling me to tell you, you have the ability to speak it into existence. You have the ability to make those changes right now. You just have to find. The Spirit of the Divine is not going to let you go from something bad to something bad. You want to be able to, hi, thank you for joining. You want to be able to be at something that's at peace for you so that you can have some level of peace in a job or a career that you like or that you want to be. That you want to be in. So you don't have the courage to leave just yet because you're worried about bills. You're worried about finances. You don't have that courage. Spirit of the Divine says, get some courage. Get some courage today. Because you don't have to be anywhere where negative energy presides. You don't have to stay in that type of an atmosphere. You don't. Get some courage. And not just the courage, but let me give you a couple tips. I'm a spiritual life coach, so I'm going to tell you this. Manifest. So while you're still on this job, begin to spiritually put a wall up that protects you from the energy. If you have to meditate before you leave, wake up in the morning and say, hey, it's going to be a peaceful day today. Everything that I was feeling in the past, other people are going to feel that. That negative energy is going to bounce off me. Whatever you have to get up and say to start your day, do it in peace, right? But then apply for other jobs and begin to write into existence. Like, get a sheet of paper. Even if you don't have an altar, get a sheet of paper and begin to write down what you would like in a job, how much you would like to be paid. Begin to write all these things down, the characteristics of what you would like as far as peace is concerned. Just write some of the main things down. Now, you may not get everything, but you may get the majority of about 80% of what you want, right? Write them all down. Fold it up. A job is connected to money. So if you have a green candle, get you a green candle. Get herbs that are connected to financial and abundance and dress that candle, right? Sit down, meditate, take that paper, fold that paper. If you have blessed oil, incense, whatever, put that on that paper, close that paper up, fold it up, put that under your pillow after you get done meditating. Let that candle burn all the way down. Now you are putting it into the universe that this is what you want to happen. And while you're on that job, Keep your energy up and keep yourself protected. Okay? Bye, honey. While your energy is up, keep yourself protected, apply for jobs, and you're going to find yourself getting exactly what you wanted, that you put into the universe, that you put into existence. Now, I don't always get on these lives and tell people what to do with any type of candles, spells, prayers, whatever, because people get weirded out, right? I'd rather do those in private conversations. Those are some of prosperity herbs, yes. There's many of ways to do that. You could do what she did as far as putting things in an envelope. You could put it under your pillow. You could put it on your altar. There's so much that you can do to begin to manifest. And I did most of mine with low magic. I didn't do ceremonial magic. I did most of mine with candles, writing it down, and just praying to God and putting it into existence. Simple stuff. You're welcome, baby. Yes. Man, a lot of people don't think manifestations will work. How do you think I got to where I am today? I had to manifest my change into existence. I manifested. I meditated. God brought me out of the dumps of being down and fearful and out and not using my gifts. For 5 years, I was drained, down, and in the dump. I didn't even have a teacher. That's why I offer myself to help others, because I didn't have a teacher. This was me and God. Me, God, the angels, and my ancestors is how I got to where I am today. You're welcome, baby. And let me pull another chakra card for you. And then, yes, until I make oils and candles for you guys, please check out the source. I will be making oils and candles for you guys very soon. You're welcome. Let me also pull the chakra card. Action. That's what we have for you. It's time for you to make movement. The Spirit of the Divine is saying, get that motivation, perseverance, motivation, action. That is the chakra card I have for you. Okay, next up on the list, take that action, baby. And that card was red. So it's saying that you need to ground yourself so that you can have that courage to be able to put things into existence. Light that fire, light up. Girl, I'm glad I lit that fire for you today. Listen, I have one more person and then a lot of free people. So please send it in, baby. A lot of people like to wait to see how many people is left before they send their payments. So while I don't have a bunch of people there, because it's happened before, everybody started sending payments and then there was like 6 people on the list. So if you're going to send them, send them. And I put you on the list for your next readings. Hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, 2 free questions. And then I have Miss Jessica R. Yep, it's still open, baby. I know some people don't like to sit there forever. And Miss Jessica D, book a call with me so I could talk to you and give you some more tips on how to manifest. The calls are free. When you click the link in my bio, you can book calls for free to speak to me. But do not ask me to do a reading on that phone call. Yes. So no free readings. I answer one question for free, 1 or 2 questions, and then I do the paid readings. Yeah. No, you're fine. So I am always helping people. And a lot of people, when I was in church, I remember how the church people wouldn't help people unless they had money, right? So even though time is money, and I'm a spiritual life coach and I deserve to be paid for my services, I'm not, a for-profit. I'm not a nonprofit organization. I don't get money from the government. I'm doing this all of myself. And so because I saw a lot of that in the past where they would gravitate to people who had money, I always do a reading from someone who is paid, answer a couple of questions for free, do a reading for someone who's paid and answer a couple of questions for free. I always do that. That's the way that my structure is now. Okay. Okay, baby, no problem. Those of you who would like to book a call with me, don't forget, get on that calendar. They have been booking me up. So if you just want to talk to me about anything outside of a reading, just do not ask for me a reading on that call, because I'm talking to you about your issues, your questions and concerns. However, if you want to book a reading with me, you catch me in my lives or you book in my bio. Okay. My friends, I was talking about this last night. This is our business, our life. Yeah, it is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my business. I'm a life coach. I'm not just a tarot reader. You can ask Miss Kim if y'all don't believe me. I don't just sit up here and read your cards. I talk to you about your life and how to manifest and make changes. Questions, guys. Come on. Let me get a couple of free questions here before I get Miss Jessica R. She's been waiting. So give me your questions so I can answer whoever is here. Aaron. Yeah, I do be all up in your business. I will be in I will get all the way down to the fact of how your adult life is down the drain because you ain't doing it ain't giving what it's supposed to be given. I'll get all the way in your business. I'll be in your bedroom. Trust that. Hi, thank you for stopping by. Mr. Aaron, is there some kind of black magic on me? No, there isn't any black magic on you. And if a reader tells you that there's black magic on you, you could tell them to kick rocks. However, Aaron, you do have somebody speaking negatively against you quite strongly, which makes you feel like there's black magic on you because they won't let up. Hi, bye, honey. Have a wonderful night. They won't let up. And so that negativity is just spewing through your life. Caribbeana, come light me another incense, princess. Words definitely have power. Words definitely have power. The crawling on your skin part. Okay. A person doesn't have to use black magic. Do I open spiritual gifts? Yes, I will help you with that process if I need to. So when we do our consultations and stuff, if you are doing the one-on-one spiritual consultation, the 3-month mentorship or the 6-month mentorship, and there's some things that you want help in opening, yes, I will walk you through meditation to begin to open those gifts. Yes. You walk through a meditation with me, I guarantee you're going to have a dream later that night. You're welcome. You don't have to use black magic particularly to put something on someone. What I do sense, Aaron, is that there is someone who is speaking against you, and there is someone who is possibly doing as someone who has possibly hexed you. Okay, so hexing is different than black magic. Hexing comes from voodoo. Voodoo, hoodoo, you can do hexing without incorporating any type of black magic. So there's someone who might have hexed you. I don't know if this is an ex. I don't know if this is what this is. It ain't my business to dig that deep right now off of just one question. But I do sense that there may be a little hex there. That's why you're feeling the things crawling on the skin. Because, okay. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to grab one more person. I see a doll. I told y'all y'all need to start doing defense magic. I told y'all y'all need to start protecting yourselves. I see a doll. I got you, baby. I got you right after Miss Jessica R. Thank you, Tracy. When y'all pay for y'all reading, put paid with hearts so that Miss Kim can write you down and know that you're next on the list. I got you. And I know you didn't pay for a reading, Erin. And that's fine because I'm a loving and caring person. I want to tell you this. I see a doll. I see a doll. This person really doesn't like you at all. I don't know if it's an ex you broke up with who real mad. I see a doll. Yes, I see a voodoo hoodoo doll. I see it right now. It's laying in front of me on my table right now. Now that doesn't mean that this is black magic. Hexing with hoodoo and voodoo. But someone's doing baneful magic against you. They're doing negative magic against you. Black magic is something different. If it was black magic, I would have seen the person cutting their hand or cutting an animal because they're using animal blood and stuff like that. This person isn't doing that. Black magic goes a little deeper than this doll I see. I need you to be careful, baby. You need to do some energy work to remove any connections off of you. Because this person who's using this doll, they may have a piece of your hair, they may have a picture of you, they may have something of you, but I see this doll. And normally when it comes to voodoo dolls, they put that stuff into the doll before they sew it up. From the Rugrats, I'm done with you. Okay, because I went a little bit further with him, I'm going to get Miss Jessica R. and then I will answer another question before Miss Tracy. Close your door, boy. Get y'all stuff in the washing machine, please. Hi, Jessica. I was going to answer another question, but I went too far with him. I told y'all I don't like being in people's business. Miss Jessica, I remember correctly in the comments that you needed to know about your relationship. Miss Kim, you're always here. I'm going to have to give you a discount when we do our spiritual one-on-one consultation. I'm going to have to make you a discount code. I'm gonna have to make you a discount code. The only thing that I like to verify, Jessica, how long have y'all been together? I give my moderators discounts because they sit here forever. How long have y'all been in a relationship? Yeah, she do. She be busy. Listen, her, Ermi, Oracle, they all be in here busy. So what I'm going to do is if y'all aren't booking the regular moderator reading, but you're doing spiritual one-on-one consultations, I will have a discount code specifically for that. That gives y'all a little bit off. For 2 years. Okay. I'm going to dig deep. I want you to know that. The first thing I'm finna tell you, sweetie, the reason why you're asking, y'all know I don't. Okay, God. The Sister Fire card came up upside down. The fire has been going out in your relationship for a while, and you're trying to figure out how to get it back buzzed again. How to get the energy back going in your relationship again. At the Six of Wind, the clarity card, you ask this question because you need some clarity. You need some clarity and peace of mind because the relationship isn't giving you what you needed to give. The relationship isn't moving in the direction that you would like for it to go, in which you thought it was going to go. At the Fool card, you are on a journey spiritually. And with you on this journey, you can't have a bunch of negative setbacks. You can't have a bunch of negative energy, a bunch of meaningless connections. You can't have that. I'm not the person as a reader, as a spiritual life coach, to ever tell someone, oh, you need to walk away. You're not happy. And so with you not being happy, you need to sit down and reevaluate. I tell everyone who asks me about relationship advice, before you decide to walk away, write down the good. Write down the bad. Write down what you want in your relationships, how you want your relationship to be. Also, make sure you write down you. Are you living up to everything that you want in a relationship, right? Write all that type of stuff down. And then look at your relationship and see if you're getting that. And if you're not getting that, and this individual isn't willing to work with you for your needs, as well as you giving that individual their needs, you need to figure out what to do from that point. How will this affect the other person? Right now, this isn't about the other person. This is about you. This is about you. After you write all this down, you need to figure out if y'all are going to talk, move forward, reconnect. And if you're not going to do that, you need to figure out how you want this all to go, where it's going to end, etc. If it's going to end, etc. Like, hi. Grand evening. Hi, honey. This is a conversation that's going to need to be had. But you still need to write all that down. Because if the relationship is not giving you what you need, why hold on to it? It does not make sense to hold on to something that's dead. It does make sense to begin to figure out if you can work on it. If both of you are willing to work on bringing that fire, that connection back together, then stay. But if you're going to continue to feel drained, if you're going to continue, good morning, Grand Rising. If you're going to continue to feel drained, be at loss of clarity, feel unhappy, uneasy, who's going to stay in that? And if you know this, if you know that they're not going to give you what you need, then you know what you need to do from there. No matter how much you write down the good, the bad, what you want in a relationship, what you're getting and not getting, no matter how much you write that down, if you know that person isn't willing to open up with what you need, you know what you have to do at that point. Divine evening. Mwah. Why do you think I told you what I told you? It isn't about you. The rent costs do be keeping people. The rent costs do be keeping everybody together. Because who want to pay all that on their own? I get it. I get it. I get it. But the card that caught my attention in this chakra card is enjoyment. It's enjoyment, beauty, indulgence, pleasure. And this relationship lacks pleasure. It's not giving you the enjoyment that you would like at the current moment. You don't have to accept that. You don't. I don't see this relationship heading too far unless you guys begin to build together. You don't feel like you're emotionally able to open up yourself. There's so much going on there. There's so much going on there, sweetie. You really have to sit back and evaluate and take it from there. I'm not going to ever tell nobody to leave unless it's toxic. If he putting his hands on you, run. Comment your names and your questions, guys. That was what I have for you, baby. Then do it. You're welcome. You're welcome. But do it safely, because I don't sense that this person wants to leave. Comment your names and your questions. I'm grabbing up one free question before Miss Tracy. I don't want her to be waiting too long. And then I will grab a couple of more free questions after. I might be able to do 2 questions. Let's see. Do you see me relocating and maybe meeting someone? In your relocation is going to be how you do meet someone. Your relocation is going to put you in the path to where it's going to connect you with a few different people. So you will meet a lot of people. Just be careful which ones you connect with. All right. Did I scare Alex away by telling him I love him? Yes, you told him too fast. I can tell you that. I don't even need a pendulum board for that. You told him too soon. Listen, I tell my girls, let me tell you something. When I met my husband, I got married December of last year. Just got married. I've been with him for 7 years. Okay. When I first met him, ooh, I felt so connected to him. I wanted him. I knew he was the one. Did I tell him? Hell no. I sure didn't. Did I always make it seem like I always wanted him, needed him? Nope, I sure didn't. Even though I'll be at home with my homegirls like, now y'all, I'm about to be candid, so don't judge me. I'll be at home with my homegirls like, girl, let me tell you, that D was good, girl. I was a mess when I was with my homegirls, but with him, he never knew none of it. You got to show them a difference and kind of make them, you let them do the I love you. Let them pull and draw to you. Yeah, I was different. I was... When my homegirls, I'd be on the phone like, girl, the way I wrote it last night. With him, I was like, hey, how you doing? Hi, baby. Oh, it's so good to see you. I bought you something from the store. I got you something nice. But my homegirls, I'd be acting a fool. But I never did that with him because I wanted him to see me for me. I wanted him to see a difference about me. I know he need to get it together, but you told him too soon. Thank you. You told him too soon. Yes, and it's okay to be open, but give them hints so that they'll be open, so that you can be open with them. Let them be the forward ones. In front of them, put on that facade. And then when they get with you, they stuck with you. They get to see the real you. Ha ha. And they get to see how quirky you are and how beautiful you are as an individual. But when you first get to know, let them hold back a little bit, okay? Miss Tracy, if anyone wants to be on the roster, send your payment now. Miss Tracy is the last one before I just start answering a couple of free questions before I leave. Exactly. Surprise. Yes, if you're too open, they take it and use it against you. Stacy, spiritually on your Celtic path, no. And the reason why I'm the reader that's going to tell you what you need to know and not what you want to hear. You're kind of binding yourself in with just sticking to Celtic. The universe is so vast. Open up and expand your mind, expand your thoughts, your emotions. You learn more than just that path. Okay. Hi Tracy, what can I help you with today? For those of you who are here, remember I do sell ebooks in my bio. Each collection has over 150 books. They're $11.11. You will get that via a zip file. You will be able to download every collection you may want. I have African and spirituality. I have a dream. What is it? Dream and astral projection. Adult magic. I have the Aleister Crowley collection, Chaos Magic. I have so much available. Get those books while they're there, because I'm gonna stop selling them because I don't want people to just. In a few months, I'm gonna be done with selling them. So you get each collection you can. Miss Tracy, she said. Yeah, I have a lot of books. Now you know you done already gave me too much information. Okay. So I want you to know something. A first card that popped out was the Lover's card, and it's upside down. You've been all over the place as far as relationship is concerned. You've been waiting to meet your man. It's in my bio. It says cash up. Okay, when you click the link in my bio, yeah. When you click the link in my bio, yeah, you knew I was going to say it because y'all know you can't give me too much information. Because people who are watching, let me tell y'all something. There are people who are faking me because people are drawn to my energy. And these people watching right here, they are building IG accounts and building TikToks accounts. And they're taking the things that you guys are saying in the comments. And then they're sending it back to you as if it's me. You're fine. You're fine. I just need y'all to know. God has judged you too. You didn't know Jesus did magic, boo? Ooh. You didn't know Jesus did magic. Jeshu, the homie Jeshu, he stole it from a rock god built. You praying to a deity you didn't know? Coming in here with that rhetoric. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Block. Yeah, the Bible thumpers are here. It's okay. Y'all know I used to be a part of the people of the book. I used to be a part of the people of the book. You know? I used to be an I'll pray for you constituent. You know? Let me get y'all taken care of. Hold on one second. Let me check my email here. Let me get y'all taken care of. Oh no, I got rid of them. But yeah, I knew you was gonna get them. Y'all, listen. I was a part of the people of the book. That messed up, mixed up Bible that they got people believing in, baby Solomon, Moses, Jesus, Enoch, Abraham, who was actually Abramelin, they all did magic. They have books. There's books out there. And Abramelin's magic, they did some deep stuff. They did alchemy. Girl, ain't worried about these people. Moses came off the mountain with 12 tablets, and today's Bible want to tell y'all it's 2. Girl. Anyways, let me get. Did I get yours? Say paid with hearts. Was that you, Tasha? Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Tracy. Let me double check my email here. Tasha? Yes, Tasha, I got you. If y'all send me a donation, put paid with hearts so that I zone in and then put it on the list for, okay, yes, got you. So after Miss Tracy, I do 2 free questions and then I got you, okay? All right. Miss Tracy. Now, while they tried to take me out of the spirit, understand I'm a multitasker and I still listen, okay? You've been all up in the air concerning your relationship status. I don't know how long it's been since you've been out of a relationship, but your relationships haven't gone in the greatest direction that they should go. Hold on one second, Flower. I am doing a paid reading. You're in a transformation period. See, this death card doesn't mean death. For anybody on this app, everybody who's watching right now, if y'all see other readers saying that this means somebody is going to die, block them. Block them. This card means a full transformation. It means change. Because something has to die in order for a newness to arise. It's a new beginning type of card. Yes. Everybody be scared of the death card. I got to help y'all. Okay. I see a new beginning to happen, but I do also see that you need to heal. You've been depressed because of a lot of things that has arisen in your life. This last few relationships you've been in have been trash. I didn't mean to say that like that. I'm sorry. Oh, I love the Tower card. And see, the crazy part for me is my interpretations be based upon the card and based upon what I hear. There y'all go. I love y'all in the comments. Awoke people. You're coming up on a transformation, but these last relationships have been trash. You have been like, what in the world am I doing wrong? And before I pull a third card for you, Miss Tracy, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's that you are drawing the attention to the wrong type of people. You are not connecting with people that align with you, and it's making you unhappy. You need to manifest what you would like to connect with that you know would vibe with you, so that you're not wasting your time with these illegitimate, improper type of, they don't deserve your time and space type of connections. Those of you who are here, thank you for joining. I am a spiritual life coach and practitioner. I do energy work. I'm also going to add to my website manifestation consultations, because some of y'all need some help with manifesting. The life that I have today, that I am building, I manifest into existence. I play no games. I talk to God. I talk to the angels. I deal with the use of the planets and the angels, and I go deep. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Mother Wind, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy, I need you to get your thoughts out of the wind, because what the Spirit of the Divine is telling me here is that you have allowed some of your negative thoughts and emotions to deter you. You've allowed some of your negative thoughts and emotions to put you in a place of doubt. Yes. I know how to feed the ancestors. I'm not into fetishes. I give my ancestors offerings based upon what they like. If there's a particular food that they like, if they most of the ancestors like rum, cigar smoke, certain things, baby, I know my history. I don't work with my ancestors as much. With my children, I have something laid out for them where they pray to the ancestors to protect the family. I know a lot about my history. Again, y'all, books are in my bio. The research that I deal with is 1100 years old. 1100 years old. Oh, yay! You're so sweet. I'll come by. And if you would like to talk about that, I would listen. My people would love it. I know my history though. I don't really do fetishes because I don't have an outside shed. I don't have an outside shed. You have to be very, very, very careful with feeding the ancestors. I don't do yes or no questions anymore. You can do a free, after I'm done with Tracy, you guys can ask questions. Just one question. I can't do yes or no for nothing in the world. But you're very sweet, honey. I will hit you with a follow so that you can message me. If you would like to. Those of you who are looking to connect with me and or host together, don't book a call with me. Click sign up in my bio and send me your name, number, and information. I'm not a pick me person. I will host with other people. Yes. Kim, those who are asking about readings, tell them how to connect in my bio for it. Pretty please, Kim or Oracle, whoever. Miss Tracy, you have been all up in the wind concerning your thoughts and your emotions, and the spirit of the divine is saying you must calm your mind. You have to calm your mind because the depression that has come in, and I want to tell you, how do I vet people that I host with? Questions. I will talk to you on the phone and I have to ask questions, and I will do a reading with you, or you must do a reading with me. Something there. I have to feel your spirit and energy before I host with you. If you can read me as strong and protective as my energy is, I can host with you. Miss Tracy, you have been the depressive state that you have been in has spewed over into your home, your family life. Everything around you has seemed depressed. And the spirit of the divine wants you to get to a place to where there is a light and a peace. But you have to become happy within self without worrying about being happy with other things. And I know that you feel you're tired. You're like, where my man at? Where he at? What's going on? Like, I'm tired of going through all this by myself. I'm tired of doing everything on my own. Where is mine? But you have to be happy with self. And align yourself to what you want to be able to call it into existence, because otherwise you are going to continue on the path of meeting these good for nothing folks, these men that don't mean you no good, men or women. I don't know what type of gender you prefer. I don't choose to look that far into that. I let people verify that. That ain't my business. Sound. This card popped out of my chakra deck, and I normally pick a card that I think goes with the situation. Sound. The spirit of the divine says to come out of your depressive state. You need some high vibrational music, high vibrations, rhythm, affirmations, different gigahertz for different things. Sound is going to be a bit of energy healing for you. not the ghetto ratchet music, but you need to look into meditation music. You need to look into affirmations, high vibrational energy type of music that is talking about high vibrational things. If you guys are following my YouTube, I will unlock my witchy list. I call it witchy list, but it's high vibrational music of a lot of people that I listen to when I want to listen to high vibrational things. I'll unlock it if you would like to. I do free questions right after the readings. I listen to a lot of things that would help change your mindset. Okay. And if you want to, you can book a call with me. The calls are free. I can talk to you and give you some tips based upon, because I was depressive too. I actually used to have anxiety and panic attacks about 7 times a day. My depression was like, I went through a lot, okay? And God brought me out. My spirituality brought me out. So you have to begin to come to a place of difference and begin to pull out of that place to align to what you want. Otherwise, you're going to keep drawing that negative energy. The spirit is saying sound. I need you to buy a sound bowl. Buy a sound bowl. A reasonable sound bowl. I'm going to show you what they look like. And in your meditation, you can either hit it or you can go around. You have to hold it very steady. Or you can go around and make sound. Now, of course, it's not going to do it on my table, but you would literally move this around and it would make a beautiful sound for you. And that sound is kind of healing. You can also just look into it. Now, I'm going to tell you, it takes a minute for you to be able to focus and create that sound. It's not easy to do. I can't do it right now while I'm talking, but it starts, and as you go around, it keeps the vibration going. But you literally have to sit and focus to keep the vibration going. And it gets louder, but the sound is therapeutic. And I can't do it right now because I'm talking, but I would definitely get a sound bowl. And if you don't like the sound bowls, you can get these. When I open up in another state, I'm going to let people come so that they can get vibrational. So you have tuning forks, right? But when you hit these tuning forks right in the ear or over the particular chakra that you're having an issue with, it creates a particular sound. You can't hear it, but when you put it near your ear, you can. When you put it on whatever chakras you're dealing with, you can. Now, this is kind of like energy healing. So I would not get into this until you can really meditate and calm yourself. But I believe that you would do good with a sound bowl, because you can begin to focus your energy, and that sound bowl is not going to make sounds. That sound bowl is not going to make sounds at all until you are focused enough for it to create a sound. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Y'all hear that? Sound vibrations are very therapeutic. I don't know if y'all heard it. Okay. Sound vibrations are very therapeutic. Very. This was 512 gigahertz. And I use these on myself. But when I actually get a brick and mortar location, I will do it for others. So I would advise starting with a sound bowl and focus your energy and attention. And also, do you meditate? And then I have, is it okay to recommend a TikToker who does them? Yes, sure. I said, I don't do them. I'm still learning Reiki, so don't ask me to do it. I am in the midst of, not really, I've tried. Okay. One of the reasons why meditations is very important, it's not even just about connecting to the spirit. When you meditate, it clears your mind. I know. But when you meditate and clear your mind, you begin to actually see a way out of the tunnel. Right now, baby, before I get to these free questions, let me help you. You can't see your way out of the tunnel right now. Okay. No, you're fine. And thank you for being respectful. Some people are not. I'm still learning still learning Reiki, so that's not my strong suit. I'm getting certified in it, but it's not my strong suit. Hi. Okay, awesome. You can't see your way out of the tunnel, and you need to meditate, you need to focus, you need to pray, you need to do. Sometimes, baby, we have to push our way out of the tunnel. F everybody, F everything. I am pushing myself up out of this because I want to be better. I want to live better. I want to have a better life. I'm going to align myself to what I want. You know what? Y'all been playing too much. I am her. She is me. I had to do that to myself for a very long time. If you stay in the darkness too long, baby, that light ain't never gonna come. I'ma just keep it real 3000. F100. I'ma keep it real 3000 to you. Let me tell you how long I was in the darkness. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. I was in the darkness for 5 years after leaving the church. 5 years of pain, depression, drinking every day, smoking cigarettes that I had to stop smoking. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I cleared myself of that. Being around negative energy, negative people, finances always in a rut. Everything around me always was trash. I was stuck in that darkness for 5 years. And then I realized through meditation, baby, give me my charger. I realized through meditation, I realized through research, I realized I had the power to change my life. And I did just that. Of course. I did just that. And I changed my life. I spoke things into existence. I began to manifest. I began to research. I began to understand that esoteric type of knowledge. I began to change, rearrange, shift. Let me tell you, baby, that dark time that I was in had me in hell. I was in hell on earth. The church didn't do nothing for me. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have nobody. I brought myself out. Baby, you can do it. F everybody. Tell yourself you are that chick. Tell yourself that you got this. And even when you're crying and when you're down and out, continue to believe that it's all going to change. Meditate, make yourself better, build yourself to be better. Don't just believe it, but read books on self-embetterment. Read books, begin to listen to affirmations. Begin to change the way that you think, the way that you move, the people that you are around. Be around people who are high vibrational. Baby, listen, the change can happen. The change can happen. Trust me. You got this. I promise you. I promise you, honey. Y'all send her some love because I know how it feels to be that, to be in that place. And if you ever need to schedule a call with me and you just want to talk a little more, and you need some more motivation, you guys can schedule free calls with me all the time. I have set hours for it, but you can schedule free calls with me just to talk to me. Now, if you want to do a reading, I will never do that on the free call, right? You have to book in my bio for readings, but we're sending you love, baby. It's gonna be all right. Okay, I promise you. Get you some sound, get you a sound bowl, start listening to different sounds to help you until I do my own affirmations. Look into Rising Higher Meditation. She helped me when I was in my journey. I would listen to her 8-hour videos while I was asleep, and it would help to change your subconscious mind. A lot of people don't even realize how powerful the subconscious mind rules your life. And so the affirmations would play while I was asleep, and I would wake up more positive in the morning and more refreshed. So check into that. Her name is Rising Higher Meditation. She has about 20 or 30, maybe more, 8-hour videos just for when you're sleeping. Very sweet, spiritual lady. Okay. Come on in with your names and your questions, guys. Okay. Awesome. Names and questions. I'm going to answer 2 free questions, and then I have Tasha. She is on the roster. If you're deconstructing, you definitely need to book with me. I am an ex-Christian, ex-First Lady. I actually ran a church for 8 years. So I can help you with deconstruction. That's part of the reason why I was down for 5 years, because the church talked trash to me. My ex-husband told me I would never be nothing without him. And I would never be nothing until I returned to the will of God. And that I would end up with diseases, and I would end up with all kind of things to happen to me. I was talked down to by the church. So yes, I am an advocate for religious trauma and spiritual abuse individuals who have gone through things at the hand of the clergy. The church don't play nice when you're not following their rules. They choose to believe that they're the only right way. You know, the people of the book, the I'll pray for you constituents. Very rude and mean, and I don't do that over here. You have a right to follow whatever path you like, including Christianity. Just don't force it on people. I survived it. I listen, and that's just a pinch of my story. There's more to it. We'll get into it one day. To book in my bio, when you click the link in my bio, wait for it to load. It's my pillar. You will see buy rare ebooks. You will see become a part of the spiritual revolt. You will see the call there, schedule free call. You will see ways to book sessions with me. For those of you who left the church, I'm so glad you did. Because being under a mismatched, made up, formulated religion that isn't even talking about the past. Yes, I do many types of readings. Should I start with the general for the first time? Yes. If you purchase general for the first time, I would suggest going there or booking a call with me so that I could talk to you about maybe what you have questions on. If you book a reading with me, I will send you an email for you to fill out how you think about certain things in life. Or I will fill it out with you on the call. So general is the best way to go unless you already have an idea on your issue. I have the uneasy there. I have the spiritual consultations. If you already feel confident in my gift in helping you, book the one-on-one spiritual consultation. If you have uneasy things going on, you want to deal with love, you're doing, future, whatever it is, book specifically for that, or start with general if you want to test the waters. Okay. My parents were, it's not pretty with Muslim Christianity or who are those people? Mormon. Woo, child. 2 more questions here, and then I got Miss. You're welcome. Am I on the right spiritual path, Miss Courtney? Yes, you are, but take your time. I see you being a very fiery person who's like, I got it. Yes. Oh, because when you feel that energy, you're like, oh, yes, I feel that energy. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I got it. Take your time, because spiritually, the spirits that are beyond the veil, that are 12th dimensional, demons, angels, elementals, everything that is beyond what we can see with the naked eye, they see when beings on earth begin to connect to the spirit realm and begin to open up. So you don't want any weird spirits or beings messing with you because you're learning on this path. So take your time, protect yourself, cover yourself, and make sure you always do your research and know what you're doing. Of course, you're welcome, baby. That's what I'm here for. Let's see what other questions we got here. I'm gonna grab one more question, and then I have Tasha. If you guys are paying for a reading, please. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you guys are paying for a reading, please comment paid with hearts. Tasha is next, and then whoever comes after Tasha, you will be after the next two questions. One more question. Davia, what am I meant to do for my career? I'm feeling very confused about this. Davia, you're meant to help people, but in your own way. The reason why you are very confused about your path career-wise, yes, the church preaches so much condemnation, and that's not me. I couldn't do it. Even when I was there, as a first lady, girl, I would tell people to follow their heart, and they would be like, why are you telling people that? They need to follow the Bible. And I'd be like, so I got to tell these people to follow a book without thinking cognitively? No, they need to think about their situation and follow their heart. Davia, you're meant to help people, but you're meant to help people in your own way. So you need to actually write down what it is that you want to do and how you want to do it and how you would like to help people, whether it's in a particular industry, whether it's your own business. I see you wanting to venture into something for yourself that you're doing, that you want to build, but you don't have the financial resources as of yet. So you are trying to debate. I know you're confused as to how. If you want to, Davia, I say book a call with me and we can talk about it. I am a businesswoman outside of being a spiritual life coach. I know how to help you to go down the path of filing your LLC, how important it is to get business insurance, making sure you trademark your business name so that you can avoid your business brand being taken. Just so many things associated with business, right? Even when you're confused, there's some legalities that you have to do to protect yourself. Okay? So if you want to, you can book a call with me and we can talk for 30 minutes, and I can, help you with the ideas, maybe sense you a little bit. Even when I talk to people on the phone, I tend to sense things. So even though you're not paying for a reading, I'll still give you my honest opinion and what I sense. And if you feel led to work with me to help you on that path, I do have a coaching available on my website. It's only $111. 111.11, and that's for opening up a business, and I help you with the entire process on what you need to do and where you need to go, give you some tips, some ideas, some tricks, and I can help you with that if you feel led. If you don't feel led to do that, just book a call with me and I can help you to kind of gear your mind in the right place, right? Because what I'll do as a spiritual life coach, okay baby, what I'll do as a spiritual life coach is we'll talk about the different things that you like, right? And then we'll begin to zone in on like your strengths, your weaknesses, and the things that you feel stronger in and your niche. You'll be able to come up with that, like, oh, you know what? You were like, I never thought about it. So we can do that if you like. Okay. One more question and then I have to do Tasha. One more question. And then I have to do Miss Tasha. Let me check my calendar. Of course, of course. You do not have to feel obligated to book a reading with me to book a call. I'm a human just like you, babies. Okay? We all need somebody to talk to. Oh my God, you're an ex-youth pastor? Well, welcome to this side of the equator. Regina, yes, your interview will go good tomorrow, but you will feel like it didn't go good because they haven't called you back immediately. Give them a few days. Hold on, guys. Let me look at my calendar because I have a few calls after this. I need... Yes, let me look at my scheduled events. I do have a call here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have 6 calls. So you did mess up the comment. Try it again. You're welcome. You're welcome, lovelies. You're welcome. One more question, guys, and then I am running late to my call with Nina. Is the link in? Yes. So it will say in my bio. You'll see rare ebooks. Yeah, I'm coming for you, baby. You'll see rare ebooks. You will see schedule a free call. You'll see book a session. All of it's there. Is G my person or will I meet someone else? I don't sense that he's fully your person. I was trying to say, Cece, I need somebody to talk to. Yes. You're my moderator, so you should already have my number. Miss Kim and everybody has my real number. So send me your information, Oracle, so that I can send you my number. All my moderators have my number outside of my business number. Of course. No problem. Yes, you do need to make sure your number is there, baby. Send me your number. If you have a call scheduled and you haven't sent me your number, I'm going to email you and tell you you're going to need to book again because you ain't sent me your number. Yes, 502. I am definitely running late. Okay, no problem. If you don't see your number there, message back to the invite and email me your number. I am Pacific Standard. I'm Pacific Standard. So when you see the booking in there, it's Pacific. And you should see your time, but for me it'll come in Pacific. It looks like I got a call with Miss Nina. So if you're scheduling calls, how does the call work? If you signed up, what basically happens on the call is I call you, I reach out to you, I talk to you about whatever questions or concerns you have, and then I do send you my information if you decide that you want to book with me in the future. If you decide you're not ready to book yet, but you still need to talk about issues, you can book another call for any questions or concerns you have. I will not do a reading on the call. It just gives you an opportunity to talk to me, and even if you had questions about your reading with me, we can go deeper into your questions, concerns, and things of that nature. And if you guys are wanting to work with me, pay attention to your email because I will be emailing you. Okay. I'm about to get off here so you're not late for yours, baby, because I was late to mine. But I have a Tasha I have to do. If you feel led to work with me, you do have to fill out the start. Okay. You have to fill out the starting point email. It tells me how you feel about things in life, your goals, what you need help with, how you would like for me to help you as a spiritual life coach. It's important for you to fill that out. Pay attention to your email. I can't help you if I don't know what you're struggling in. Okay? All right. Now let me help Miss Tasha here. Okay, now what did you pay for? I want to know who paid for. You shouldn't be paying for the scheduled call. That's just a phone call with me. So what did you just pay for? Let me make sure I have a clarity what's going on here. I have Tasha that I have to do a reading for. Where did you send that to? PayPal or Cash App? The live reading is $22.22. I'm so glad Nina not gonna be mad at me. PayPal? Okay, hold on, let me check my PayPal. $22.22. I have Tasha. Tasha, I got you. I'm finna do you now, baby. I have Tasha and I only see Tasha. Sacred Waters, what was the name? Okay. Hold on one second. Give me just a second here. Let me log in. Maybe I don't see it. After Enjoy, what did you send? $22.22, baby? After Tasha and Enjoy, I got to get out of here. I'm going to be running late for my calls. Of course, you're welcome. Let me log in. I don't see an email that came through, so I want to double check. I normally get this information in my email. Enjoy, I do not see that. Yes, of course, God is real. Enjoy, I don't see anything from you in my Cash App. The last thing I have here is Tasha. Hold on one second in case you think I'm lying. Wait a minute, because I know some people be like that. See that? Tasha was the last person. No, I wasn't saying that you didn't. Yes, you can. I wasn't saying you didn't believe me. I just like to be thorough. Tasha, are you ready for your reading, baby? Technology do be tripping. That's why I give the option of PayPal and Cash App. I give both options. I will also add Stripe in there because I do have a Stripe account. Tasha, what do you need assistance with, baby? Make sure these are not turned all over the place. Okay, that's not straight. What is that? Okay, awesome. Love and happiness. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being a part of the live. Please tap the screen. Are you in a relationship, Tasha? That's the only thing I like to confirm. You think so? Got some mixed signals going on from this person, huh? Why haven't you had the courage to open up about these mixed signals? When you haven't had the courage to open up about these mixed signals at all. You have been feeling, for you to say, I think so, that tells me you've been feeling for some time. you've been feeling for some time that who's not easy to talk to, you or the individual? Because you've definitely been feeling for some time like, hey, I'm in a relationship, it's cool, blah 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 blah, but at the same time you don't know. Well, both of you guys need to work on a little bit of temperance. Finding ways to connect and talk better. Communication is very important. I can tell you right now, you not communicating what you need to him, that you're blocking that chakra, that energy center for you. You're blocking that. You can't be blocking that. Because it affects you when you keep things to yourself, when you don't talk to him, when you don't, it affects you. Very, very important. Peace, love, and coffee beans. Hi, honey. It is affecting you by not opening up. It's definitely affecting you. I need you to be careful. Because if you continue to not open up, it's going to hurt you more in the long run. Oh, you're sweet. I appreciate it. Listen, it's going to hurt you more in the long run because you are keeping you're keeping that energy in, you're closing up, you're one of the reasons why he's not easy to talk to is because emotionally there's some things that he's been through and experienced that he has his shield up. He isn't fully allowing you start easy. Listen, my husband, I'm on my husband, y'all, to death. But my husband wasn't easy to talk to. I just married him in December of last year. My husband was a Cancer. There was nothing easy to talk to about him because he was guarded. His emotions was guarded. Okay? Nothing. But I made him feel comfortable. Right? And I'm telling you this story for a reason. I made him feel comfortable. I made him feel at peace. I made him feel okay. Yes, I do see it. That's the last person on the list for paid readings, guys. Because I'm going to be late to my phone calls. I don't want to do people like that. That's the last person on the list, okay? I do see it, baby. I got you. And then I'll answer a few free questions before I get off here. You're welcome. I want to tell you, Tasha, I made him feel comfortable. As women, sometimes we do not give men we don't give them the space to feel vulnerable. We don't give them the space to feel comfortable, to feel open enough to discuss their feelings, their heart, their emotions. We just roll with the punches and kind of say everything that we want to say. Leave everything that you want to say to your homegirls. Girl, he got on my motherfucking blah, 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 blah. To him, tell him the truth, but be kind with it. Because if men are hard to talk to, if that man has a wall up, he been through some ish that has put him in that place to where it's hard to get through to him. You know how much I thought I was in a relationship with this man that I'm married to? When you look on my page, you see the wedding. He cried at the wedding. That man was emotional. That man was hard to deal with. That man had a wall up. That man had a wall up. He had a wall up. And for you guys to get to a different trajectory or a different, path in your relationship, you have to make him feel comfortable enough to open up to you so that you can also tell him how you feel. Because I sense that you would like this relationship to go further. What card is that? Oh, we got that fell here. I sense that you would like this relationship to go further. The spirit of the divine is saying here at the 6 of water, you need to have faith. Have faith that it's all going to work out. And you also need to have a little bit of patience, because this isn't going to be as easy for you as you think. Because he has that wall up and he has been through some things that has him guarded, you're not going to be able to just push in. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. You're not going to be able to just slide in. You got to ease your way in with love, attention, care. And then he will give that love and care back to you. But if he does not give that love and care back to you, then he ain't going to be the one. It's a give and take. And he has to try to open up. If he doesn't try to open up, don't waste your time. However, don't just run off immediately. Those guarded men, you can break those walls down with love, care, and being a different type of woman than these ratchets out here in the world. When you show them that you different, and you show them that you about that life, you show them that you're not just a ride or die, but you're a queen who can build him up, them walls begin to break down. Like, dang, you actually different. If she's actually different, I gotta open up. If she's actually different, I can't be like this. Okay. You're such a loving and kind person, and you feel lost in this connection of a relationship. You feel lost. And it's okay. While he's getting through his wall of emotions, you continue to love on you. Continue to have that self-love. Don't just get lost in the fact that he's hard to talk to. Because you get lost sometimes. It bothers you. You vent about it to your friends, to your close friends. You vent about it. It bothers you. Everybody who's clicking follow, please understand I don't inbox you on this app ever. So please watch out for those people who are going to inbox you and act like me. Tasha, I can only tell you what I sense and feel. As a seer, I hear it. Don't get lost in the fact that he's all over the place right now. Show him strength, power. Show him strength, power, peace. Show him what he needs to see out of you. And when you at home, talk to your girls. Like, girl, he finally opened up. Girl, he get on my mother blah, 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 nerves. But to him, be that woman. Be that everything. Because he's only going to open men. If I tell y'all some of the things me and my ex-husband went through versus me and my current husband, you would be like, girl, how did you? Through prayer, through meditation, through manifestation, and through allowing my man to feel comfortable with me. Hi, honey. A man is only going to open up where he feels comfortable, because women in today's society do not give men the opportunity to feel safe and comfortable to express themselves. We don't. I don't care how much people don't like me for what I just said. We don't. It be all about us. We think that men got to be strong. We think that they got to pick it up, they got to stay strong and carry everything on their back while they being knifed in the back and in the side. That's what we think. So take your time. It's going to be a rough journey because he's still getting through some things in his emotions. Just take your time, baby. And let's see. Let me see what chakra cards we have here. I'm going to pull a chakra card. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Dan. I just try to keep it 100 because I had to learn. I didn't give my husband a safe space, and I had to begin to give him a safe space. I realized over the 7 years that we were together before we got married last year, there was a time that I cut that safe space off and made him feel like he couldn't open up. So yeah, we all do it. We all do it. The card that fell out is Passion. And it's on a green card because that is your heart chakra. Oh, that's beautiful, Dan. I'm glad. I'm so glad because, yeah, it's needed. Just like we need a safe space, men do too. And men don't get that. There isn't a safe space for them to be emotional, because the moment a man is emotional, women are calling them bees and shit. Excuse my words, y'all. But they're acting like men are straight bees for being emotional. No. Oh, men have the right to be emotional. Then y'all be mad when these men get hard, and then they get to talking to y'all out the side of their neck because you didn't care when they were emotional. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Passion and desire. I see you're a very fun and a very beautiful, passionate woman. Show that to him. And it's on a green card, because right now your heart chakra is a little blocked, because you're starting to feel, Tasha, a little bit of love for this guy, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm feeling certain emotions for him, and I think I'm in a relationship, I think I'm not in a relationship. You're like, I want to put a name to this, but what do I do and where do I go? It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. That's what I sense for you today. That is the reading I have for you. Okay. If you guys, oh, I see there's another donation. Okay, I have 2 more paid readings. No one else send anything. No one else send anything. I'm going to be late to my phone calls with people. If you guys are here and I have phone calls with you tonight, I'm so sorry. I'm coming. I'm still going to call you, okay? I'm still going to call you. The list is closed. Okay? The list is closed. I have Christy. Christy, you are after. Hold on one second. You are after, what is her name? You are after Enjoy. I will make it to yours, but I have one that I'm super late for with Nina. Let me send this to Nina so she knows I'm still in the live. Nina, I'm still in the live. I'm still gonna call. I'm sorry. Okay, I just sent that to her. Oh, okay. Enjoy. Where are you, baby? I have Enjoy. No, you're fine. You're fine. It doesn't bother me. That means people feel led for me to help them with their issues, questions, and concerns, and that means a lot to me, because then you see my gift, and you see you're like, you know what? I need some help in an area, so it doesn't bother me. But the list is closed after Enjoy and Christy. What is your question, Enjoy? I don't know if I said your name right, baby. What is your question? I've been feeling stuff for a while. Sure, I'll look into that for you. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Before I even look into it, as a natural born seer, okay. Is it Injoni or Injoni or Injoli? Injoli in I don't want to do it. I don't want to butcher. I'm so sorry. It is a full moon, yes. The full moon has just passed. Injoli. Okay. All right. Nobody sent any more donations. Injoli. Sound it out for me. I don't want to keep butchering your name. At this point, I'm just going to call you Jolie or Joy. I don't want to butcher you. Okay, got you. Let me make sure these are all turned forward. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You're very sweet and kind for choosing to say, hey, I would like for you to help me with my questions, concerns, issues, etc. Jolie. Okay, awesome. Remember, guys, please book a call on my calendar. They're getting booked up. So if you want to speak to me even further about your readings, or you just want to talk to me before you book a session with me, I'm here for you, okay? The first thing that popped out, Jolie, as I was telling everyone what I had to say, the 10 of fire popped up, and it popped out upside down. And so with you feeling stuck, this is the cage. Looking at this card, I see not only do you feel stuck, but the cage is open, right? So you have silver bars to this cage. And thank you for joining. You have silver bars to this cage, and you can kind of see out of the cage, but you can't get out of the cage. You not only do you feel stuck, but you feel trapped. But the crazy part about this cage is that the cage is only around you. The cage is actually open from the top, so you can climb out of this cage if you would like to, before this top right here, before it closes down on you and you're just stuck in this cage trying to figure your way out. The Spirit of the Divine is saying that this cage is open. You can climb out of this cage. There is a way out of this cage. Spiritually, I sense you've been in here for a while, but you know how to come out, but at the same time you don't. You're like, is this going to be right? Is this going to be the right way that I do it? Let me pull a second card because I see very heavy about that cage. At the 8 of water, we need to still the waters of your mind. Thank you, sweetheart. I've been a seer since very young, so this isn't something I play with. This is really me. This is my life. I help people because I help myself. I help my family, my children. I talk to all my children. I help them. Okay. You need to still the waters of your mind, because if you don't still the waters of your mind while you're in this cage, you're going to drown. And you're not going to drown physically, but you're going to drown emotionally and mentally. You're going to be more stuck than you ever was. The Spirit of the Divine says one of the reasons why you seem to be stuck in this cage is because, well, baby, there's some choices that you need to make to get you up out of this cage. There's some choices you need to make to get you up out of this cage. Some people you need to disconnect from. There's so much that you need to do to get you up out of this cage. And the Spirit of the Divine is saying, hey, see this Chariot right here? Right? I want you to look at this card because this card came out. You have the light and you have the dark here. Right? And in this cage, the dark is where you are in this cage. You're kind of stuck in kind of like dark emotions, thoughts, feelings. You're stuck in those feelings. Okay. And the light is also there too, but the dark is more prevalent at the moment. And the Spirit is saying on this Chariot, on your way out of this cage, you need to begin to align with the fact that it's okay to understand the dark side of you and yet the light side of you. I'm a person who believes in light and dark. I don't believe in being all light. If I need to use anything dark for any particular reason, it will not be to harm anyone, but I believe in understanding both sides. You can't have light without the dark. You can't have dark without the light. That's the type of person I am. Okay? And so you have to begin to come to a place to where you understand both the light and the dark of you. Okay, these light and dark emotions, the light and dark things that are going on around you, and begin to get out of the shadow work and get into the light of what you need to be. You're going to begin to see things after this live within the next couple of days, because you have gotten this reading from me. You're going to begin to have visions. You're going to begin to have dreams. You need to meditate, because when you meditate, that's when clarity comes. Meditating is not just about spirituality. It helps to clear the mind. And when the mind is clear, you will begin to be clear on your path, on what you need to do and where to go. But I see you letting some people go. I see you moving on a path of change. I see you making some huge changes in your life that's going to change the trajectory of where your life is headed. I see you making these changes because the clarity is coming to your mind even as we speak. You know there's some things that you need to let go and some people you need to drop. You need to do so. And there's also some things you need to do to begin to change you. You got to do that. Okay? Balance your light and your dark. Don't just stay too long in the dark. Don't stay. Balance. And within balance is where you will begin to see change. And if you want to talk deeper, book a call with me. The calls are free. I'll call you. We can talk. I can help you with a couple of tips, tricks, whatever you're thinking. Kind of help you get, open up the mind and use cognitive thinking, critical thinking. Sometimes we forget that when we're going through things, okay? That was the reading I had for you. Nina, I'm so sorry, Nina. I'm coming. I have one more reading. Okay, baby. Okay. And hold on. Let me pull your chakra card. I pulled one for everybody. Thank you. So I'm sensing that for you, with this particular card that I sent, that I am sensing for you is this. Thank you for that. Desires. The spirit of the divine, and this is a red card, by the way. You can't see it because it's a little dark in here. My chakra cards are all connected to each one of the chakras. And so desires is what I sense here. Goals, passion, fulfillment. And so in your desires, there are some desires that you need to, some goals that you're looking to achieve. There's so much that's going on within you, and you need to reach some of these goals to get to a place of your happiness. And this is on a red card, so it's important that you begin to ground yourself, because as you ground yourself and you really focus, that place that you feel stuck in, you're gonna come out of. When you book a call with me, I'm gonna talk to you about it. I just told everyone earlier, I was stuck for 5 years. And I brought myself out. No mentor, no help. Me, my research, meditating, and praying. Yeah, I brought myself out. So you can too. I promise you. I got you. Okay, Miss Christy. I have Miss Christy, and then I have to get to my calls. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. That's what you've been sensing. Hey, if what I said was what you've been sensing, I'm so glad. Everything that I say to everyone, it's important. And thank you guys. Listen, my husband is gonna get me up off here. Good night, honey, because I have to eat soon. Okay, and if I don't eat, he's gonna get me. Christy, what can I help you with, baby? Baby, yeah. I need food. Yeah. Can you make me something with some shrimp, puppy? I would appreciate it. I really need a sandwich right now, but I gotta order some sandwich meat and stuff. Thank you, thank you. I know you. I know y'all gonna get me. I know y'all gonna get me. Um, Love. Okay, Christy, are you in a relationship at the moment? That's the only thing I like to verify. Thank you, guys. Only thing I like to verify. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. So sweet. List is closed for tonight. Please don't send me a donation. I'm going to send it back to you. I ain't going to take your money and run away. You're in a relationship. Okay. Very strong man. I see. He's a very strong-willed man. And you're trying to see where the path of this relationship is going to go. Not only are you trying to see where the path of this relationship is going to go, but the spirit of the divine is telling me with this Emperor card, even though he's a strong man, I'm gonna need you to remain open because he is a different type of man. There will be a different connection, a different way that you guys are going to build your love, your relationship, your existence. One of the reasons why you wanted to ask about love is because you're already starting to feel some sort of feelings for him, and you want to make sure it's the right direction because you've been through a lot of things in your past that makes you a little bit skeptical about relationship. Yeah, you've been a little bit skeptical about moving forward. You don't want to move forward too fast. Listen to your heart. Oh, thank you. That was so sweet. Listen to your heart. Listen to your insight. You don't listen to it often because you listened to it in the past. And when you listen to it in the past, see, you don't even comment. You got to let me finish sometimes. When you listened to your heart and mind in the past, it puts you in the wrong direction. As we can see here, you've been divorced twice. I was divorced too. I'm not getting divorced this time. I'm with my forever. We just got married. But when you go through the path of being divorced and going through kind of bad relationships, you get skeptical about your own thoughts, emotions, because you're like, am I going down the right path? Because when I thought I was going down the right path before, I was not. So, the spirit of the divine is saying here with the 6 of fire card, the glory card, you're scared to build this tree. You're scared to build on this tree. You're scared to progress the relationship. You're scared to kind of let the fire grow because you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want to be in a position to where you're like, here we go, one more down the drain. Because you have said to yourself, if one more ends up down the drain, I am over love and relationship. Period. I don't want to do this no more. And it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Trust your intuition. If your intuition tells you this is a great guy, listen to it. Yes. That's why we got fire cards there. I told you he was a strong man when I got this Emperor card. That's what's up. Him being a Leo, whoo, I ain't gonna be biased. I ain't never liked Leos. I like Leo women. I don't like Leo men, so I ain't gonna be biased. But they're strong, they're powerful, and they boast. They're amazing individuals. They're loyal, but yeah. I see a beautiful emotional connection coming between you guys. You're a motherly, loving spirit. I would take your time. I would never, as long as you don't do anything to hurt a Leo is not going to hurt you. If he is an unhealed Leo, though, you're going to have to watch out, because unhealed Leos are hoes. Um, I say that with love and respect. Okay. So enjoy this journey. I think I am the yeah, and the birth chart can tell you a little bit more about yourself, because yeah, we could be Leos, but if your birth chart has more water in there, you're more emotional. And people be like, well, how are you a Leo and you're emotional? Well, in their birth chart they're a rising moon, you know. So this is one reason why I don't do zodiac readings, because unless I read your birth chart, I don't want to give you incorrect information. I had to chase him. Of course you had to chase him. If he had a bad dealing with an ill woman as a Leo, he also has a wall up too. Both of you have your wall up, and it's okay. And both of you need to be honest and communicate about this wall. Okay? Honest communication. Communication is the key. Okay? And there don't let your emotions get in the way. Be honest about your emotions, about the different sides of you. And give him space to be honest with you as well. Feelings, moods, balance, be honest. Both of you guys have to do that, because you have a wall up and he has a wall up. And so in the event that neither one of you are honest, it's going to clash. And in the event that it clashes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Because Leos, once you clash with a Leo, you're going to feel like that they're boasting. You're going to feel like that they don't care. And that's kind of the way that they project themselves, because at that moment, they're kind of guarding themselves. So you guys want to take this time with these emotions, this love, this fire. Stop being scared to build it. And he also needs to open up as well. Both of you guys are blunt type of individuals. If you're a Taurus, you're a girl. I'm a Capricorn. That's why I'm as blunt as I am. Jesus did witchcraft, honey. Blocked. So if you're not careful, it's going to be rough. If you want to one day, if you ever do a reading with me, we can pull up your birth chart and his birth chart and kind of see what correlates, what clashes, what connects. We can go through that one day if you would like. Do a love reading and kind of dig. Okay? And help you guys connect and open up and speak to each other a little better. I hope that helped you, baby. I want you to know that even though he has that wall up, he really has his eye on you. Yeah, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. Comment your names and your questions, and then I got to go eat. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, because I got to go too. Comment your names and your questions. I'm going to grab a couple questions. And then I'm out. I got to go take time with my husband, my family, my business. Got to call these people who need help. I got to go. Comment your names and your questions. I'm going to catch as many as I can really quick. I hope that helped you, though. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad. Okay, snooze. Will this year be the year for a strong relationship? Yes, but it also depends on your healing process. You cannot hold on to the past to be able to move forward in something strong. Are me and Keelan done for good? Yes and no. That depends on how you treat each other and how you guys respond to the reconnection or communication. So I say yes and no because that is a subjective type of situation. Depending upon how you and him communicate, you and that individual communicates and possibly reconnect will depend upon what happens. And it's all that's a futuristic type of thing. You have to pay attention, you have to communicate and choose how you're going to react and deal with each other. And if he's showing signs of not wanting to reconnect, you have to give it some time. All right, guys, I gotta go eat. Love you guys. Remember, Mondays 11 a.m. I'm gonna go back to 11 a.m. Thursdays 7 p.m. These are all Pacific. Saturday 11:30. Well, I'm gonna make it 11:30. 11:30 a.m. on Mondays, 11:30 a.m. on Saturdays. Saturdays are conversations. We talk about a lot of topics spiritually. Okay, very controversial. Come and enjoy my lives. Okay, and thank you for the follows, the likes, the loves, the subscriptions, the gifts. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm here for you. Bye.